Yo, what's going on, everybody? You're watching Knicks Now by Chat Sports. I am your host, Marshall Green. Game 82 is here. It's been a wild ride this season here on Knicks Now by Chat Sports. A lot of ups, but also a lot of downs. And for the last time, the Knicks will be playing a game this year that I guess doesn't really matter in the eyes of Tom Thibodeau, in the eyes of this New York Knicks organization. Jalen Brunson is not playing today. Josh Hart is not playing today. OG Anunoby is not playing today. Karl-Anthony Towns is not playing today, and neither is Mitchell Robinson. And I understand you're locked into your seat at this point. You're on a collision course to play the Detroit Pistons in round one. But I see that the Knicks are valuing and prioritizing health and rest over continuity and momentum. And I'm not sure which way they should go. But I don't love the idea that the New York Knicks have now lost 2 games in a row, have lost 3 out of their last 4, and are essentially waving the white flag today. Jalen Brunson, following the loss on Friday night, says, I don't know. I just want to win on Sunday. I think he wanted to play. I think he was told that he will not play. So we're going to get a lot of campaign, a lot of Miles McBride, a lot of Landry Shamet, a lot of Precious Achiuwa, and P.J. Tucker is starting for the New York Knicks today. I would have liked to seen the guys play at least a little bit. But on the other side of things, if worse came to worse and somebody got hurt, we would all be saying, why didn't they play? We're almost there. We're almost there. Game 1 against the Pistons, right around the corner. We can't get there before we do Game 82 against the Nets. If you've been here all season long, can I get a me down in the comments section? Can I get all the real ones? Or who are the real ones? Are the real ones in the building? I mean, you're here 32 minutes before the last game of the season. There's 80-plus people in the chat, and the Knicks are playing 1 starter. So shout out to y'all if you're here. My guy Jaden Rossi in the building. Hunter says, I'm at the game. Enjoy it, Hunter. Appreciate you always showing love, my man. Dick Boxy, Ron Fisher, Taku, Carl Knight, 66 Kimball, JD7, Raymond Diaz, Darshawn Davis, Dwayne, what up? Menno B, Amateur Sue. Goddamn. I don't know. I tried, bro. I tried. Carl Jean Baptiste has not missed a game this season. Local bread man in the building. Derek Padmore, Shipmaster Kyle, Kwasi Key. Hope I'm saying that right. Shout out to you, Double K. That Sports Guy says, I'm at the game. Enjoy it. That's Carl. Louis Mad. Knicks Galaxy. What up? Shout out to Glubby27. Appreciate all of y'all being here. I know this. I saw more than 25 people type me, and we only got 25 likes on the video. So the math is not mathing to me. If you love this team and you love this channel, please take 1 second to hit that thumbs up icon. Amaterasu. That sounds bad. I don't know. Did I just say something that I don't even know what I just said? That's on me, dog. That's on me. I think Mikal might play like 3 seconds to just maintain his streak. That's what it sounds like. Bean Burrito in the building says, we will own the Pistons. My confidence does not extend to the rest of the playoffs. Well, like you, Bean Burrito, the odds makers out west believe the New York Knicks are going to make easy work of the Detroit Pistons. Alper, I know you were looking at the betting odds. Some
Yes,
would
sir.
say that you do gamble every once in a while. Tell the people what the odds are looking like and explain it to them like they're 5 years old and they have no idea what it means.
Okay, so obviously you can bet on. Let me bring myself on camera for this. Obviously, you can bet on pretty much anything that happens. So I was like, okay, a couple years ago, I bet the Knicks to win in 5 games against the Cleveland Cavaliers. It was plus 2,000, which means you play $100, you get $2,000 back. So do the math. You put $10, you get $200 back. So the Knicks against the Detroit Pistons are minus 425 against Detroit.
I just moved that photo over as well. If you just want to pop that
I can
up.
pop that right
give
up.
Give the viewers a little bit of a visual. While Alper's getting that picture up on the screen, and you guys are showing love. First, I got to tell you guys about our proud sponsor, Game Time. Then we'll break down round one in a second. Big shout out to our sponsor of today's live stream, and that is Game Time, the best place to get tickets to go see the Knicks or go to any sporting event or concert or theater event. Game Time gets you the best seats for the lowest price guaranteed. Prices actually drop as the events get closer, and the app has some awesome features where you get to see your seat view when deciding what tickets to buy. You also get to access your tickets from your phone, and it is easy to resell your tickets as well. There's a couple more home games left at MSG this season, and the best place to get the tickets is Game Time. Best seats, lowest price guaranteed. You can also go get tickets to go watch the Yankees, the Mets, the Rangers, or any concert or theater event you might want to go to. Make sure you have that all-in pricing and Game Time picks feature turned on. That way, you get the best deal possible. What time is it? It's Game Time, and use that promo code ChatSports to get $20 off your first purchase, where terms do apply. Support the show, support the sponsor. The link will be clickable down in the comments and description of today's video. All righty, support the show, support the sponsor, be a real one. The odds are out, Alper. Explain it to us.
So like I was saying, so overall the Knicks are minus 425. That means you have to put down $425 to even make 100. They are heavy, heavy, heavy favorites. And if you want to go a little specialty, you can pick what the Knicks. We saw on the live stream, on the show on, what was it, Friday? We were like, Knicks in 5. So if you wanted to bet the Knicks in 5, they're plus 275. If you bet $10, you get $27.50 back, plus your $10. So the betting odds, they're saying that the Knicks are going to win this series. They're going to say it's easily going to win this series.
To my quick Google search, and correct me if I'm wrong, minus 425 means the Knicks have an 81% probability, or 81% probability to win the series.
Yeah, and you can see
implied probability is the way you would say it.
Implied probability. You could see the books. If you bet $10, you're making almost $35 if the Pistons win. The books don't expect the Pistons to put up a fight. They don't expect them to even have a chance in the series.
So what are they saying the most likely outcome is? Knicks and what?
It would be Knicks in 5 at plus 275. That would be your best odds. You get a gentleman's sweep probably.
That's what they think is going to happen?
Yeah.
All righty.
Because you can see the sweep plus 400, or, which is weird, the Knicks to win in a sweep plus 400, though the same odds for the Knicks to win in 7 games. Both plus 400. Little interesting line there.
We're going to have a full preview of Knicks versus Pistons going out on the channel later today. I started to script that show before we hopped up on here. Already seeing some interesting stuff. I've gone through all 4 box scores. The thing that stands out to me the most, just looking at it from a bird's eye view, is Cade Cunningham is much better against the New York Knicks than every other team in the NBA. In his entire season stats, he averages 26.1 points per game, shoots 46.9% from the field, and 35.6% from downtown. In the 4 games versus the New York Knicks, Cade Cunningham averages 30.8 points per game and shoots 56% for the field and 52% from downtown. He nearly shoots 20% higher from 3 against the Knicks than he does in the other 70 regular season games.
Of course.
And if you just took out the 4 regular season games that factor into those 70 regular season games for Cade Cunningham, it would be even worse. It would be even worse. So there we are.
I've talked about it with my dad multiple times, and it just seems like every single star player for a team just always goes off against the Knicks. Doesn't matter who it is. James Harden has huge games in the Garden. LeBron's always had huge games in the Garden. And then upcoming superstars, like we've seen Anthony Edwards have a game, and now Cade Cunningham is also dominating in the Garden.
We're going to do keys to victory in the preview for the Knicks, and I've only listed one at this moment. I'm not saying there's only one key to victory, just as far as I've gotten, and it's don't let Cade Cunningham have his moment. Don't let this turn into a star is born. Let's leave this series with the feeling that Cade is still a couple years away, and the Knicks are the better team. Cade Cunningham's entering this series saying, this is my moment at the world's most famous arena on the biggest stage in basketball to show the world that I am here. Number 1 overall pick, looked at as a franchise changer, has the Pistons in the playoffs in like his 3rd or 4th year in the NBA. He's going to be looking to show the world that he can be that guy. Don't let him be that guy. And something I just thought of when I saw the starting lineups. This should be a DeLon Wright series over campaign. Like, if
Agreed.
Or it's you have to have Mikal Bridges matching the minutes of Cade Cunningham. If I see campaign guarding Cade Cunningham for one possession in this postseason, I'm going to crash the hell out. Because I will. It is coaching malpractice if OG Anunoby and Mikal Bridges are not always on Cade Cunningham. You have to make someone else beat you. Look, if Malik Beasley averages 30 points per game and shoots 70% from 3 and the Knicks lose, fine. But you can't let their best player, their number 1 option, the only way they win games, let them win games. Good coaching in any sport makes their opponents beat them with their right hand tied behind their back. Tom Thibodeau needs to come up with a game plan that, 1, takes the ball out of Cade Cunningham's hands and does not let him beat them.
And I was also, like you mentioned, Malik Beasley. I literally was looking it up right now. In the 4 games that they've played against the Knicks, Malik Beasley, 2 of them he hasn't been great. He shot 2 for 6 from 3 in the first game and 0 for 3 in the last game a couple days ago. But in the 2 games during the regular season, which was on December 7th and January 13th, Malik Beasley went 7 for 10 from 3 and 6 for 8. You have to not let that happen. You cannot let him get hot from 3 because you will lose games if he is shooting 70% and 75% from the three-point line.
He just went 7 of 14 against the Bucks 2 days ago from 3. Like,
we know the Knicks aren't a good three-point defending team.
And they've got shooters in Beasley and Hardaway Jr. and Tobias Harris. All 3 of those guys are good to great level NBA shooters. Like, Malik Beasley is shooting 41% from 3 this year. Tim Hardaway Jr. is shooting 37% from 3 this year. Tobias Harris is shooting not great this year, 34.6%, but he shot 36.6 his entire career. And if you leave him open and he's not wearing a Sixers uniform, he's able to hit shots. We'll talk a lot of Pistons and Knicks coming up on the channel today, and we'll have that preview later on. So make sure you are subscribed and have those notifications turned on so you don't miss it. Now, Dimitri, I think you've been here every single game this season.
The real one.
And it started with a super chat similar to this. Shout out to you, my man. We appreciate you. Thank you for being a real one. The Pistons, as MSG is showing, are shooting 41% from 3 against the Knicks this year. What's crazy is only 22.8 assists per game. But they shoot 52% from the field and 41% from 3. If the Knicks want to be in Cabo early, they are going to be there because they can't defend the three-point line. And we've seen them multiple times this year lose to teams they're not supposed to that just shoot the piss out of the ball. Yep. So we'll see if we could do that. Today is the last game of the regular season, but also the day that we are raffling off this signed Walt Clyde Frazier basketball. Today's your last chance. So if you want to get into the raffle, today's the day.
We have almost 300 entries in the raffle for the Walt Clyde Frazier basketball. We can get that up to 300. All it takes is $10 to get you into the raffle. And if someone sends in a $50 super chat before the game starts, we slice that price in half, and it's only $5 to get into a raffle.
Avion, what's up? How am I feeling going into the Pistons series? Not great, to be honest with you. I think the Knicks have the better coach. I think the Knicks have the better roster. But I don't think the Knicks are playing up to their full potential right now. And I think the Pistons are a little more feisty and a little more hungry, and they play with a bigger chip on their shoulder. I'm expecting the Knicks to win. If I had to say today, I'd probably say Knicks in 6.
That was my prediction.
Like, am I going to be surprised if this goes to 7? No. Like, am I going to be surprised if the Knicks sweep them? No, I could see quite literally anything happening. I don't have the most confidence in this team right now because they haven't given us confidence. But they should win this series. Vegas thinks they should win this series, and they are the higher seed, and they have home court advantage, and they have playoff experience, and they have a better coach. Like, they should win. But they also lost the season series to them. They're 1-3 against them this year.
Like you said, better coach, better roster, better team. Your record showed it in the regular season. But the one thing that I look at is I just don't like the mentality that this team has going into the playoffs right now. We saw in the post game, they don't look happy. Tibbs was mad. Brunson was mad. Hart tweeted out, I think it was either today or yesterday, he tweeted out something like, the haters will show or something.
Yeah, hate is loud.
Yeah,
the hatred is loud.
Hatred is loud.
We don't hate you, bro, but we hate when we lose.
The vibes aren't good. And I don't like, if you don't have the right mentality going in to the playoffs, you'll get your ass beat. And they'll beat you around, and your mentality will show. You'll be lazy. You'll be rattled very, very easily. You need to stay composed and go into this series with the right mindset. Because if you do, the series is going to be easy. If you don't, you might be going fishing early.
Let's stop the hate on Tom. How about Tom Thibodeau gives us a reason to stop hating on him? And I don't even think it's considered hating. I don't think he's a championship-level coach. He's never been a championship-level coach. He's never even won the conference. So I'm just stating a fact. Yep. If you view that as hating, then maybe you need to be a little less emotional towards Tom Thibodeau. Facts are the facts. He's the 4th most winningest coach of all time for the New York Knicks. But the Knicks have also lost 3 playoff series under Tom Thibodeau where they were the heavy favorites.
Yep.
With home court advantage.
Yep.
Against teams that don't stack up. We'll see. Daniel says Tibbs needs to go. Hey, he's got an opportunity to show if he should be the guy or not the guy in the next month. We'll know in the next month. Lionel says Knicks need to be very physical with the Pistons. They do. They do. I thought the Knicks got thrown around in the game a couple days ago against Detroit. I'm hoping this is a big series for Mitchell Robinson to show that he could still be an impactful player in a big series like this.
Jalen Duren bullied Karl-Anthony Towns. He went 9 for 9 from the field with 13 rebounds.
With like 6 dunks.
Yep.
Like, if I know you made a big trade for Cat, but we saw at times in the playoffs the Timberwolves didn't close games with Cat. And Cat was hovering around 30 minutes sometimes. Like, if we got to lean a little bit more on Mitch in the playoffs for defensive, aggressive, and physical energy, then do it. Like, we all know Cat's a better player than Mitch, but it's about matchups. It's about situations. It's about doing the little things. And at the center spot on this team, you have a lot of responsibility on defense. And if Karl-Anthony Towns can't get that done, then you got to go to someone else.
Yep.
Daniel says, how many opportunities does he get? You just said it choked 3 times where we were favorites. Now, hey, it's the last one. I promise you. It's the last one. If the Knicks lose in round 1, I can guarantee you Tom Thibodeau is fired. If the Knicks are in an uncompetitive sweep against Boston, he will be fired as well. But I don't even want to look to round 2 because this team's they've got their handfuls against the feisty, young, physical, aggressive Detroit Pistons.
Almost 200 people in the chat, and we only have 66 likes. What are we doing? I know it's early, but it's the last day of the regular season. We're trying to have fun. The kids are playing. We're going to see Tyler Kolek minutes. We're going to see probably everybody playing. A lot of Precious Achua. P.J. Tucker starting. It's still a game. Let's get hyped for it. Hit that thumbs up icon. Like the video if you're ready for today's game.
Daniel, I don't know if that's a serious question. Move Cat to the 4 and you'll see us sweep the Pistons. We'll see. I don't expect Tom Thibodeau to start the playoffs with a different starting lineup.
No.
Knicks fall down 0-1. Knicks fall down 2-1. Maybe. Tibbs only makes adjustments when they're desperate.
Yep.
We saw that against the Hawks in 2021 or 2, whenever that was.
It was 2021 when he finally decided to bench Elfrid Payton for Derrick Rose when it was clear as day who was the better point guard.
He only makes changes when his back is past the wall. We'll see. He says, I think the New York Knicks, for the past several games, were testing out things and holding back. You mean holding back as in not trying their hardest to win? The Boston, the Detroit, and Cleveland games all were good offensive starts. Isn't that concerning, though? That the Knicks consistently can't score the ball in the third quarter when the teams get to talk to their coaches and make adjustments? I wouldn't look at that as a good thing, Keith. It's nice that we can come out and play well against those teams, which we did one time against Boston. First time this year we weren't down by 15 after the first quarter. And also Cleveland didn't have their number 1 player. But I hear what you're saying. To me, it's a little concerning. The Knicks are 4-9. 4-9 in their last 13 third quarters. They've lost 9 of the last 13 third quarters. That tells me that when other teams go to halftime, they make adjustments. The Knicks aren't able to adjust to the adjustments. But playoffs will show. You're 100% right, Keith. I bet if you looked up a stat, the team, and this is like going to be no shit, Marshall, but when you just say it, like, the team that wins the third quarter the most is probably the team that wins the series every single time. The third quarter is arguably the most important quarter in the playoffs. I know fourth quarter, we get it. But, like, the third quarter is when teams go on runs. That's where teams separate themselves. That's where coaching adjustments are made. When the Golden State Warriors were the best team in the NBA, they were a dominant third quarter team. They didn't lose third quarters. Knicks got to be able to not have the third quarter of doom haunt them in round 1 of the playoffs. Because it's been haunting them all year long. At least since the All-Star break where you're 14-13. If you lose today, which doesn't matter, I don't love that you're going into the playoffs 500 since the All-Star break.
I don't like that either.
Evan Penn, 1 starter today. Only Mikal Bridges is playing of the starters. Mitchell Robinson is also not playing. I don't expect Bridges to play all too much.
I expect him to play less than 5 minutes. Because the only reason Bridges is playing to keep his Ironman streak going. Mikal Ripken. We get the Mikal Merchant in the building.
Oh, chicken, man.
We got the Mikal merchant. Wow, they have Mike Breen calling the game today, and we have 2 ESPN games.
Really?
Yeah. For some reason, the Bucks and the Pistons is on ESPN today. For no reason. Nice suit for Clyde. Great suit for Clyde. Are we going to get a random 30-piece by a Knick that we would never expect today? Also, shout out to Creed for this $5 super chat coming in. Love this community no matter what. Hell yeah, Creed. We love you, brother.
Check your Slack. Creed, what's happening, Beast? Even though you requested $10 from me on Cash App the other day, you're still my guy. Still my guy. You freaking idiot.
You talking about Chipotle?
Yeah.
What a surprise.
What a surprise.
What a surprise.
We only could have had the order started 2 hours ago. Creed, you do a good job, brother. Shout out to Landry for stepping up off the bench lately. Can we get Landry Fields? Landry
Fields.
Can we get Landry Shamet to hit some threes in the playoffs?
I sure hope so. If he hits threes, if he can play that, what Landry Shamet was what they expected out of Bogdanovich last year before, what is it, Nick Batum snapped his ankle in half, and he still, I'm pretty sure, hasn't played a game since. That's what we were hoping Landry Shamet would be. Creed says, I got to troll you, Marsh. I got to do it. Carl Knight, PJ Tucker is getting 50 today. Bacome Dadier for MVP. Landry Shamet in his last 11 games, averaging 10 points per game, shooting 49% from the field, 46% from three, and 20.4 minutes. Scored 10 points in the last 10 out of 11. Oh, my God, we're getting Drew Timmy minutes for the Nets today.
Timmy!
Holy shit.
Joe Curry says, I expect a big game from Dadier. Is he even available?
He was active when I looked.
Well, is he? Okay. What's up, Terrence Newman? Mile High, what up? New York refs. I hate when Landry Shamet gets hot and tips subs him out of the whole game. Corey Mitchell, what's happening?
What's good?
Diabolical Max says, let's go, Knicks. We're 9 likes away from 100 likes. Could everybody please hit that thumbs up icon?
Let's get to 100.
Why does Drew Timmy look like an extra from Yellowstone? How many minutes will Bridges play tonight? I'm going to say less than 10, guaranteed.
Say 5. He's going to play until the first TV timeout.
Wooster in the building. What up, dog?
There we go, boys.
What up? Please hit that thumbs up icon. It's free. It's easy. It helps the channel. We're going to be your go-to place all playoffs long. There's going to be hundreds of thousands of people watching each playoff stream. And I want to remember who the real ones are, because there's going to be a lot of new people in the building. But I want to know my guy like Corey Mitchell is here. Wooster is here. James Stein is here. Ale. Hoop Energy says the thing I'm scared about for this team is our bench in the playoffs. I don't anticipate the bench playing much in the playoffs, to be honest with you. I expect all 5 starters to average more than 40 minutes per game in the playoffs, because that's what happens. Benches don't win championships. Starting 5s do. Joey DeLuca, the cherry pop. What's
cherry
happening,
popper.
Beast?
Early morning cherry popping.
An early morning cherry pop from Joey DeLuca says, let's go, Knicks. We run New York. Please win. I love the please win at the end.
Please win.
Man, that was chills.
Oh man, was that the Easter game that they just showed?
No, that was versus the Heat.
Oh,
I think MSG needs to change the paint to orange. Oh my God, that's such a bad take. You and Alp are just on the wrong side of that. Orange, it's disgusting.
let's make that a poll.
It's got to be blue, baby. It's blue, not orange. Blue paint is so much better than orange paint. Oh my God.
Orange would hurt the eyes.
It did, and it looked terrible.
It did.
Orange and brown did not look good together. Our court looked like we played in Cleveland. Orange better? Oh, y'all are so wrong. The blue is way better.
Blue's winning. Orange with a fire pattern.
Unreal. Ginger Turtle. Never skip you, beast. I didn't see you in there, to be honest. He did say, "What's up, fellas?" That's on me, bro. I still got the sleep crusties in my eyes. Shout out to you, bro. You know you're a real one.
I'm a little tired. I went out last night. Wasn't expecting that one.
Patrick Ewing led Knicks had orange paint. That's literally not even true.
No, it was blue in the 90s.
Yeah, I don't know what you mean by that, John, because that's not true.
I do love the 90s Knicks jerseys where, like, it's like a combination of the early 2000s, but, like, the blue on the side was, like, expanded out instead of just straight down. I just think of the Larry Johnson 4-point play on that one, or the
There was a court where the Knicks had orange paint with like a blue circle, but it was mainly blue under the Patrick Ewing glory days. Yeah, they had that orange paint with the blue circle at times, but they had some orange paint as well.
The orange paint was the mellow era. I think they changed the paint to blue when they fully renovated MSG. I think that's when they changed the paint, when they renovated MSG. Which the city of New York just wants to demolish MSG, which is, I think, is absurd, but it is what it is. It's never going to happen. MSG is staying there forever. Tibbs sounds like he smokes a pack a day. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you scream for 30 years during coaching. John says, Marsh, you're right. It was orange with semicircle and blue.
Yeah. They had They had an orange paint at some point when they had the black in the logo as well. But they've switched it up from time to time. I personally think blue looks the best. But everyone's open to their own opinion. 82 of 82 today. Campaign, Miles McBride, Mikal Bridges, PJ Tucker, and Precious Achua starting for the Knicks today.
Woo! Woo!
If that doesn't fire you up, I don't know what will. If that doesn't just put a nice little woo into your system, might want to get some coffee.
If you're ready to watch this lineup with Precious Achua and PJ Tucker, type your LGKs in the chat. We're about to get going under here. Game 82, Tyrese Martin, Keon Johnson, Trenton Wofford, Jalen Wilson, and Nicholas Claxton. Your starting lineup for
What a
your
lineup for them.
loser Brooklyn Nets.
Prime PJ Tucker today. Rockets PJ Tucker.
Sitting in the corner.
I wonder what kicks he pulled out
Three.
today.
He probably pulled out the Kobe's like he always does.
Over or under half a fight in round one?
Taking the over. They were getting chippy in that game.
Isaiah
earlier.
Stewart's going to shove Brunson to the ground,
Yep.
and we're going to have to fight.
I also have this. Oh, wait. Why is that one in there? Oh, it was in the wrong one. Beep.
All right, here we go. For the last time in the regular season of 2025, the Knicks will jump it up. They're wearing their white jerseys. The Nets are wearing their blacks, and we are underway at the Barclays Center. And Mikal Bridges fouls right away. And he subs out. Mikal Bridges
Congrats,
played
Mikal.
1 second.
1 second.
I don't think that should count.
It shouldn't, but it does.
It shouldn't count.
Wow. Okay. Corner to. I don't know who this is.
That was insane. I didn't think it would be that quick.
I wonder if they had Mikal Bridges like over-unders. They couldn't. They
We
couldn't.
should have looked. Chicken Man, that's your goat, man.
That's your goat. Well,
Update. Bridges will not play.
Bridges will not play.
Payne drives into the lane. Lefty scoop layup up and in. The Knicks paint the scoreboard first. Errol Hukporty on the court continuing his comeback from surgery prior to the game today. Martin handing it off to, well, there's a lot of people on the floor that just nobody knows right now. It'll be a pass inside, stolen by McBride. McBride will bring it up for the Knicks. He'll hand it off to Achua. Achua has a lane. He'll rise. Lefty throwdown. Precious Achua. This is your day, Precious.
Precious might drop 25.
I think Precious is going to score 30 today.
That's your prediction. My prediction was Delano Banton to score 30 in the Blazers game. As I think that was Trenton Wofford goes up for a layup, but no good. But Nicholas Claxton puts it back in. Nets are on the board.
I also wouldn't play McBride too many minutes today.
I wouldn't.
He's coming off an injury.
Yeah,
Let's get him out.
he's gonna have crucial minutes in the playoffs. There's no reason.
McBride finds a rolling Precious. His shot from inside the paint is good. Precious is going for 30. It's a lock. It's a lock. Should have bet the over. What are the live odds on his overs?
Let's check.
Let's see. Oh, Lordy. Achua, man. He can dunk it. 4K Anthony, what up, Beast?
12.5 for Precious to a live line. It's off the board at the moment.
Off the board, I was going to say I'll put 100 on it.
They put Mikal Bridges' line on there. It's right there. I think that's why it's off the board. Stolen by Precious.
What was Bridges' line? As Achua coast to coast throws it down, hanging on the rim. Oh, Achua, how do you do?
It said 16.5.
Bridges?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was free.
Free money.
Why
Literal
did we not
free
take
money.
that?
I don't know. I should have looked.
That's F Alper in the chat.
Yeah, I deserve
He screwed
that.
all of us out of free money today.
I deserve that. Oh,
Unbelievable. He might go for 40.
I hope so. If this goes back on the board, I can't.
If it goes on the board, let me know. I got a hundo on it.
I can't play draft DK. While we're in the break, I want to ask you guys a question because this game doesn't matter. Predict the Knicks Pistons series. We've all said it. Knicks in 5. But predict it for me. Let me know it down in the comments. Do we have lines? Player points?
Could have got a free vacation for that. You could have put so much money on the Bridges under.
I can't imagine the books letting that happen.
So what do you think would have happened if you bet the under?
Oh, if you bet it, it pays out.
Okay.
But there's also been times where, I don't know, with illegal books or offshore books, but there was one time I was using DK and I bet Hartenstein to get a double-double last year, and he clearly didn't get the board, and they counted it, and then they rescinded the board. I still got paid.
We'll take it.
We'll take it any day of the week. No lines are on the board yet.
King Kenya, you're a legend. Says, shh. Wife said no basketball today because of our 20-year anniversary in Puerto Rico. Thank God for earbuds and chat sports. I will give you a King Kenya in the
King
chat.
Kenya,
That's legendary.
baby.
That's legendary. Papa Swanky in the building. What up, Swank? Breeze in the building. David M. hanging out with the real ones. Dick Boxy says this is the type of bench we need.
They're playing the Nets, bro.
They're playing the Nets, and the Nets all have flights already booked for tomorrow to go to Cancun. Knicks at 5. I could definitely see this young Pistons team giving us a dogfight.
PJ Tucker said they just out-toughed us. I just feel like down in the trenches like that in the playoffs this year, they're not calling nothing. The refs are letting a lot of stuff go both ways. With that happening, guys got to play different. We got to play different. We got to toughen up. It's more physical. We got to toughen up.
All right. Claxton on the left wing, puts it on the deck. Hands it off. Tucker with a steal. PJ Tucker gets a steal, and then he throws it to the Nets bench. I don't understand why Campaign didn't just grab that. Carl Knight says, I guarantee you Josh Hart and Isaiah Stewart are going to be throwing hands at each other. As that's going to be a foul on PJ Tucker. Today is the day that we are going to be raffling off the signed Walt Clyde Frazier basketball. If you want to get a chance to win said signed basketball by the GOAT, a $10 super chat gets you into the raffle. We will run the raffle and spin the wheel or race the ducks, whatever we do, at the end of the game.
I'll put a poll up at halftime. We'll let the chat decide if they want to spin the wheel or race the ducks.
So if you want to have a chance to win, you got to spin. As it'll be a miss on that end for the Knicks. Is that Johnson? And they're going to call it carry. I think it's called a carry in game 82. PJ Tucker, we got to toughen up. You don't say, PJ. You don't say, PJ. Campaign driving into the lane. Step back, 15-footer. Good. Campaign, couple of points here early for the Knicks. We're also 46 subscribers away from 62,000. If you're not subscribed and you're here, you should probably subscribe because you're not here to get actual updates on the game. You're here to hang out with us. So if you could, please, please, please hit that subscribe button. Help us reach our goal of 62,000 subscribers.
I think we can do it today.
I think we could too. We're going to need some help, though. Claxton hands it off, driving into the lane, throws it into the corner, taps it out to the wing. Three-pointer up for Brooklyn is good. Nixon 4 hype stream. What up, J-Dad? You know what I want to see? What do you want to see, David? I want some toughness from our guys. I need to see some of the starters, hard foul players every once in a while. I agree. Payne, drive, kick, pass into the corner, Shamit, one dribble, pull up. No good. Rebound by Brooklyn. Yoo-hoo says, I want to see Dottier.
Probably will.
You might get to. This will be a drive into the lane for Brooklyn. Layup up, miss, ball tapped around, rebound by Achua. Precious will bring it up himself. He's already got 6 points so far. He'll hand it off to Payne. Payne on the perimeter, on that left wing. Jab step, drives into the lane, kicks into the corner. Landry Shamet, 3-ball. Got it. Landry Shamet. Need him to hit some big shots in the playoffs for us in his limited minutes. Martin into the lane for Brooklyn. Kicks it into the corner. McBride on the ball pressure. Inside to Claxton, fouled and one. Achua couldn't stop him. He was in too deep. If Tibbs doesn't showcase the young players, what is the point? Undead Havoc. My rotation would be the starting 5 with Mitchell Robinson, Miles McBride. I'm going DeLon Wright over Campaign.
I'm going DeLon Wright over Campaign.
I need my backup point guard to bring some defense. I wouldn't mind if the postseason run is 8 deep, and it's McBride, Robinson, and Landry Shamet off the bench. Just Shamet, Payne, or Shamet, McBride, and Robinson. Tibbs doesn't like to play that many people. Shocker, I know. I wouldn't be upset if it's just an 8-man rotation and the 3 guys off the bench are Robinson, Deuce, and Shamet. Speaking of Deuce, they'll have it in the corner. Pull up 3. Back iron, no good. Rebound by Martin. They'll push. He'll bring it up the right side. PJ Tucker will draw the on-ball assignment. Martin and Claxton, a game of catch. Martin backdoor to, I think that's Watford. He lost it. Stolen by Payne. Payne up ahead to Shamet. Pull up 3. Good! I think Landry Shamet should be playing more than Campaign in the playoffs. Shamet, despite not being a good defender, gives you effort on that end, and he's shown the ability to be able to hit threes. And as Martin throws up a 3, and it falls for Brooklyn to cut the lead to 1. I'd be looking for Shamet, McBride, and Robinson to be my players off the bench. They're probably going to play Campaign as well. In the 6 to 8 minutes Brunson does not play, to have a point guard out there. We've seen McBride is just not a point guard at this point in his career. But that's where I think we're at. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe Tibbs goes 9 deep in the playoffs. I'd be a little shocked if he does. As there's a technical foul. I think it was 3 in the key. Campaign makes the free throw. Project Slap. What's up, Beast? Shout out to you, homie. Achua will hand it off to Payne. He'll have it on the right wing. Claxton on him. He'll try to take him off the bounce. He'll step back for 3. Good. Campaign says, Marsh, I'm playing in the playoffs because I'm hitting shots like that. Hey, if you're hitting step back 3 balls, you need to play. Martin into the lane, blows by Payne, and lays it up and in. That's another reason I don't want Campaign playing.
No defense. There we go. Precious Achua goes up for the layup. No good.
No dice for Precious. As Drew Timmy for 3. Good.
What the now.
Drew Timme, pull up 3 in transition.
Okay.
My guy Project Slap in the building. What's happening? Thanks for doing this, man. Watched a ton of games this year through the channel. Final game of the regular season. Excited to hang out for the playoffs. Let's go, Knicks. Shout out to Project Slap. We appreciate you, bro. Thank you for being here, and thank you for showing love, and I can't wait to rock and roll in the playoffs, man. Going to be a lot of fun. Going to be a lot of fun. Shout out to you. As Achua misses the first free throw.
There's a guy on the Nets named T. Etienne.
Travis Etienne.
I don't know half this lineup. Oh, man.
As Achua misses both.
Nice.
Smooth, precious. That'll be a loose ball picked up by Brooklyn. Throws it to Drew Timme, who kicks it out. 3 ball. Good, Brooklyn. Deep 3 off the top of the key.
That's Tyson Etienne who just made that 3. His
No.
campaign's going to drive down the lane, kicks it to the corner. Top of the key to Precious. Bullies his way into the paint. Throws it up and in. Precious Achua knows it's his time. Brooklyn hands it off. In the paint, guarded by Shamet. Got a deep 3 from Brooklyn, and that's good.
Knicks down by 4. McBride brings it into the front court, and Tibbs will take a timeout.
I think while they take a timeout, Marsh, we can take a timeout.
Let's do it. I got to tell you guys about our proud sponsor, Game Time. Big shout out to our sponsor of today's live stream, and that is Game Time, the best place to get tickets to go see the Knicks or go to any sporting event or concert or theater event. Game Time gets you the best seats for the lowest price guaranteed. Prices actually drop as the events get closer, and the app has some awesome features where you get to see your seat view when deciding what tickets to buy. You also get to access your tickets from your phone, and it is easy to resell your tickets as well. There's a couple more home games left at MSG this season, and the best place to get the tickets is Game Time. Best seats, lowest price guaranteed. You can also go get tickets to go watch the Yankees, the Mets, the Rangers, or any concert or theater event you might want to go to. Make sure you have that all-in pricing and Game Time picks feature turned on. That way, you get the best deal possible. What time is it? It's Game Time, and use that promo code ChatSports to get $20 off your first purchase, where terms do apply. Support the show, support the sponsor. The link will be clickable down in the comments and description of today's video. Shout out to Game Time for sponsoring our game today. Get hooked up with them, and if you're looking to go to a Knicks playoff game, you might want to save yourself $20. So use that promo code ChatSports. Ugh. I didn't know Ariel Huckporty was a 2024 NBA G League champ.
Really?
I just saw that.
I thought he was a rookie.
I don't know. I just saw something where he was holding some with a G League champ shirt on. Tibbs going to get frustrated and put all the starters in. They literally had to make them unavailable to play because of it.
God, I'm looking at the scores just around the NBA. All these games are hilarious. None of them mean anything. Keith Dallas says the G League Brooklyn Nets.
Most games played in a season for Cat in 4 seasons. 3 seasons. All 21, 22, 23, 4. 3.
Yeah, because he tore up his knee last year, I'm pretty sure. Right after he scored like 70 or 60, whatever it was.
Is he an all-NBA guy?
I think he should be a all-NBA third team.
Macomb Dottier in the game. Dottier, Payne, Shamit, McBride, and Achua. Payne into the lane to Achua, throws it down. What's the Knicks record for dunks in a game? Achua might do it. Drips is losing the nets at any points is a new low. As much as I love Tibbs, it's time to go. Alan Nedzwicki. Happy Sunday, my friend. Happy Sunday. Drew Temmie for 3. Left it short. Dottier boxing out, and good job. It'll be Knicks ball going the other way.
There we go.
Pacom Dottier.
Dottier. Tyler Kolek into the game. The Nets are going to call timeout.
That was ridiculous. I don't think the record should stand.
It shouldn't. You got to play like at least 5.
A minute. A minute.
Oh, I don't remember when it was, but I remember Draymond doing that. Someone did that on the Warriors, where the game started and they immediately checked out. Or it was Chris Paul. It was Chris Paul, because he broke his hand, but I don't know why he played the game, but the second he checked in, he checked right out. CPJ in the building.
What up, CPJ?
Chilling with the real ones.
Sean B in the game. Challenge in the last game of the season.
Hey, getting your reps in. You'd think, like, the Nets, you'd think that they just want to be like, can we just, like, go through the motions and just get this game over with?
Yeah.
This game means nothing for them. I don't even think it means, like, seeding purposes for the lottery. Like, just get the game over with and they can go home and they can go to the beach, Cancun.
What is my series prediction? I don't have an official prediction yet. We're doing a playoff preview on the channel later today. If I had to say it right now, which might change, I think I'm leaning Knicks in 6. I think I lean Knicks in 6.
That's my prediction, I think.
CPJ, what's happening, Beast? Happy Sunday, bro. Tell the people at the JOB to give you a DAYOFF. Justice enforces Knicks in 4, bro. It's happening. I hope so.
Put money on it.
I don't ever want to lose. I think there will probably be a game where Cade Cunningham is the best player on the floor and might be able to win a game himself, and there might be another game where the Pistons just catch fire from downtown. Evan Penn says, I lean Knicks in 6 too, but only because it rhymes. That's pretty good reason as well. That's one of the reasons I, at this point, which I'm allowed to change my thoughts.
Keon Johnson makes a free throw.
Keon Johnson. Kid's a stud.
He's a dog.
I know nothing about him.
I've seen him a couple times. I mean, I watch Nets games to bet Cam Thomas points as Johnson hits the second free throw. And I was like, Cam Thomas is a dog, but I would see Keon Johnson.
Tyler Kolek in the game. Kolek, McBride, Achua, Shamit, and Dottier. McBride, 10 minutes in the first quarter. Nice going, Tibbs. 0 points as well. Shamit, handling, kicking. McBride, stepping up, weaving through traffic. Gets to the foul line, rises up and in. Right on time is Miles McBride. Johnson, spin move. What a play into the lane. Hangs and hits. I knew he was a stud, Alper. I knew he was a stud. Could we trade for Keon Johnson right now?
I'm looking at his Wikipedia page. Drafted by New York Knicks.
Was he a part of the trade?
Precious Achiuwa goes in. I got to see this.
David M. says, Marsh Alpert, great job this season. Here's to hoping we got you for 16 wins.
I hope so.
After every win last year, I said 15 more, 14 more. It didn't work out. It's Dottie coast to coast. Lays it up and in, and the foul. And one for the rookie. Pacome Dottie.
Keon Johnson was drafted by the Knicks with the 21st pick and then traded to the Clippers for Quentin Grimes.
Knicks lost that trade. As Dottie can't get the free throw to go. Johnson will bring it up. Once a Knick, always a Knick. Him and Timmy. Old two-man game. Timmy, spin move. Poked away by Achiuwa. Dottie will pick it up. The rookie will push. He'll get it to Precious. He'll spin. He'll kick. Kolek inside to Dottie. Reverse layup missed. Got his own miss. Battling underneath. And it's going to be a foul on the ground. Dottie upset with himself for missing that easy bunny.
There was no need for Achiuwa to spin there.
Never is.
There was no need. That gave me 2022 PTSD with a certain player. No need to spin. Where have I heard that one before?
Yeah. Keith, 10 toes down. Turner in the building. What's up, homie? Sharon says, who's your Dottie? What do you mean by that? When you say that, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? As Dottie gets a second to go. Mary says, Marshall, will you be live for every Knicks playoff game this year? We were deciding if we were going to, Mary. We're going to leave it up to you. Mary, do you want us to go live for every playoff game this year? You get to make the decision for the channel. McBride in the corner. We'll get it to Achiuwa. Right back to him. Deuce is doubled. Falling out of bounds. Finds Achiuwa. Achiuwa inside to Kolek. Out to McBride for three. Good! Knicks up by 3. Almost threw this into the laptop or computer.
That would have been bad.
Mary, the fate of the channel is in your hands. 35-34. McBride to Achiuwa. Push shot up. No good. Rebound by Timmy.
She said, yes, please.
Yes, please, Mary. All right. It's official. We're going live for every single playoff game because Mary wants us to. As that's a 3-ball for Whitehead. The Knicks are down by 2. 15 seconds on the play clock as the shot clock's turned off. Kolek will handle. Guarded by former Knick Keon Johnson. Kolek using the screen from Shamet. Gets it to him. 3-ball. Got it. Landry Shamet at the buzzer. Puts the Knicks up by 1. If that quarter of hoops doesn't fire you up, I don't know what will. If that doesn't have you alive and ready to thrive, you are not a real one. A+ grade for me. An A+. 38 points.
You played the kids. You played the kids. Pacome Dottie with 4 points. Precious Achiuwa.
I think Dottie should play in the playoffs. Get up, Jeffrey. Double. R3 says, bro just said raise your... Yeah. Yep, exactly.
Pacome
Gotti. Yo, Gotti.
Chicken Man, you going to become a Pacome Dottie guy?
How does he have to play every game, though, for you to do that?
Does he have to turn it up in the playoffs?
Has another level.
Another level.
Another level. He's no longer just trying to play to stay healthy, right? Chicken Man. Gotti Hive.
Oh, man.
Zebo. Nate Robinson was one of the most fun Knicks to watch.
So is that Doug.
What an assist from Chris Copeland.
I loved Chris Copeland. I was so mad when he signed with the Pacers. I was so mad. I loved that 2013 team with a passion.
That dunk was crazy.
And for the assist of the guy who I want the next Knicks head coach to be.
Gotti Hive. Your whole C says Chicken Man. I hope you're right.
I hope so.
I'm praying you're right.
Knicks legend Ntilikina. I loved Frank Ntilikina until Game 1 of the 2021 NBA playoffs when Tibbs called a timeout, put him into the game, put him on Trae Young, and he got absolutely fried. Right into the lane, push shot, floater, up and in. Knicks lose. That was when my love for Frank Ntilikina went out the door.
Happy Dottie A boot. I don't know.
Knicks and Net fans sitting next to each other.
All right. Second quarter underway. Kolek will handle. Kolek will handle. I agree, Jaden. Delon Wright to Shamet. 3-ball. Yes! Save some makes for the playoffs, Landry.
Please. Jaden, I had to convince myself, brother. We had bad point guards. As Brooklyn's going to drive down the lane, put up a shot, and it's good. That was Tyrese Martin.
Yeah, stud. Kolek and PJ Tucker, a little pick and roll. Kolek to Shamet, inside to Tucker. Tucker backdoor to Shamet, foul. Can't get it to go, but it'll go to the line for 2. Chris Childs Hive, Till I Die. That's a little more respectable than
I respect what he did during that one Lakers game. Right in the face. Jay Liv in the building, coming in with a $10 super chat.
Shout out to Jay Liv. A legend. A GOAT. An icon. Jay Liv, we appreciate you being here, man. If this were still a 5-game series, I'd feel better. Detroit's youth and toughness worry me. Knicks have the edge and experience, but they're fragile. No clue how it plays out, but I don't feel good. Yeah, look, I mean, there hasn't been a lot of reasons to be confident in this team right now. We're kind of just hoping that they find that switch and they turn that corner and they're able to put it into another gear. It's usually not good when after game 81 of the season, your head coach says, we got to fix it on both sides of the floor fast. I think the Knicks have a better roster. I think the Knicks have a better coach. The Knicks have experience. But the Pistons have youth. As Delon Wright for 3, no good.
Rebound Timmy.
They have a player that's trying to put his name on the map. I think the Pistons are more hungry than the Knicks. I think the Pistons, Pistons are more physical.
As the Nets put in the layup and retake the lead.
But I got the Knicks in this moment in 6. At this moment, I got Knicks in 6. That's what I got at this moment. I got our Knicks to win in 6.
Timeout from the Knicks.
Sean Bolgar in the building. What's happening, man? Shout out to him. D-Man says the Pistons want it more. Mary says, I am only 9 years behind Marsh right now. Does that mean in age? I don't know what that means.
She knows how old you are?
Yeah, are you? Do you know how old I am? Sean B. Marsh seems in better spirits since after that Cavs game. Yeah, that wasn't fun, man. That was I felt like I went to a funeral. I felt like I saw our team being buried in front of our eyes.
I was just as disgusted.
But it's Sunday.
Sunday fun day.
The Knicks are in the playoffs.
I'm ready for this game to end so I can go watch the Masters.
Who's winning?
It is Rory McIlroy is 12 under, and then Bryson DeChambeau is 2 strokes back into the final round.
So it's Rory and Bryson?
Yep. They're paired up together.
Who's wearing red?
Good question.
No Tiger Red? Yeah, I didn't want to do a post game, man. We got out of there.
Barry says I'm 21.
Mary, happy 21st birthday. Happy birthday. Everyone tell Mary happy birthday in the chat.
She said you're 30.
That's not true. Joey says, I'm going to be 31 May 14th.
31. Joey
31. Chill out, Unk.
Evan Benson, Marsh Rage quit that stream.
We had to get out of there. We had to get out of there, man.
That was a straight up, I've done it in 2K where you don't even like think about it. You just start up, quit, done within 3 seconds. Joey DeLuca, me too, bro.
There was nothing to talk about.
You would have just got yourself more riled up and more pissed off. Who was the last Knick to start all 82 games?
Mary, you are correct. That is how old I am. I was just yanking your leg a little bit. That's good stuff. Sean, shout out to you, bro. Thanks for being here. Jay Liv back again says, I'd feel worse if it were a 5-game series. Detroit's athleticism could carry them before the Knicks' experience has time to matter. In 7 games, the Knicks have a better shot to settle in and win. Mary, do you want my social security number too? Come on, Mary. I'm trying to stay a little ambiguous up here.
She's trying to dox you.
You want my address? Nah. Mary, I turned 30 in October. So I'll be 31 in October. That sounds wild to say.
I'll be 28 in November.
Jay Liv. If you have confidence in this team, Jay Liv, I'll have confidence in this team. Capiche? Because
I did make a weigh-in for that.
Yeah?
Yes, sir. As
the Knicks are in a basketball game at this moment. Kolek, drive, kick, D-Law on right for 3. No good. I think in a 7-game series, Jay Liv, our experience and our advantage in the coaching battle should factor in. But yeah, if it were a 5-game series, I'd be a little more worried because if they steal game 1,
you got a problem.
Not good. Alan Nedzwicki in the building. Shout out to you. Also, Jay Liv, 2 entries into the raffle for you, my man.
I got him in.
Alan, happy birthday, Mary. How far does Tibbs / the Knicks need to go in the playoffs for Tibbs to keep his job? Mr. Rick in the building. Can I get everyone to just type cha in the chat? Can I get everyone to just give me a cha in the chat? Mr. Rick, I hope all is well. Thinking about you and the fam. Keeping you in my thoughts and prayers. We love you. We love the Cha family. I would say that the Knicks need to at least show that they can compete against Boston in round 2 if they're going to keep Tom Thibodeau. That means you can lose in 5, but if it's a competitive series, like, Albert, I don't know how you feel. I think there needs to be a feeling that the Knicks aren't miles away from the Celtics if you're going to keep Tibbs.
Yeah, it's going to be clear. You're going to know. You're probably going to know in the first game against the Celtics how this series is going to go as Kolek hits the first free throw. But exactly, like if the Celtics come out and it looks like game 1 of the regular season.
Yeah, if you get that for 4 games, he's cooked.
He's absolutely cooked.
And even if you lose the first 3 games and then steal game 4 at home and you lose in game 5, I don't think that's enough.
I think you need to put up a very competitive series.
Like, if you're going to get swept, it needs to be like when the Lakers got swept by the Nuggets a couple years ago or last year, where it was like 3 game winners by Jamal Murray.
Mm-hmm. Every game is close. Every game you're sweating.
So that's what I would say. I think second round, put some water on the fire, but it needs to be a competitive series. It needs to be a competitive series. It needs to give Leon Rose a peace of mind saying, I got the right coach. That's all that's all it really comes down to at this point. Jay Liv, I think the Pistons would more easily prevail than a 5. Agreed. Like, I hate a 5 game series with Detroit because they can rough it up early in the series. Cade Cunningham can be the best player in this series. I know there's been a lot of talk, and Alper, I'm sure you've seen it, that someone on ESPN said Cade was the best player, and then everyone started talking about, oh, well, Brunson did this, and this. Cade Cunningham could easily outplay Jalen Brunson for 2 weeks. Like, he was the number 1 overall pick. Yes, Jalen Brunson is better. Yes, I would rather have Jalen Brunson on my team. But let's not think it's some crazy idea to think for 2 weeks Cade Cunningham can play better than Jalen Brunson.
Cade Cunningham, we've talked about it. He might want to come out there and just say, I'm the next superstar of the NBA.
He's got that opportunity.
He's shown multiple times where he's dropping 40-pointers and game winners. He's a great player.
I'm not forgetting anything about Jalen Brunson in the playoffs. Is Dottie corner 3 no good? You have a better roster. You have a better coach. You have more experience. You have home court advantage. You should win. You should win. And I think they do. What's y'all's confidence level in the Knicks to beat the Pistons? What's your confidence level in the Knicks to beat the Pistons? Scale it from 1 to 10. 1 being you're not confident. 10, you got the most confidence in the world.
Jaden Rossi says 10. We also got almost 400 people in the chat. We're 18 likes away from 200. If you could, please hit that thumbs up icon and type your confidence level in the Knicks in the series against the Pistons. As the Nets are going to take a 3 and swish that one. Knicks are down by 9. Ahabai says they have continuously proved to be pretenders. As Bride is going to take a 3. No good. Rebound by Kolek. DeLon Wright driving in. Spins. Takes a fadeaway jumper. No good. Another offensive rebound. Mikal Bridges at the wing. He's going to drive down the lane. Finds Kolek in the corner to Deuce. 4 seconds left in the shot clock. Deuce going to take a pull-up 3. Not even close. Another offensive rebound by Mikal Bridges. Why can't the starters do this?
Because it's Pacome Gaudier.
Ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Knicks.
Jonathan, I don't know who I want to be the next coach yet. But I'll promise you this. I will have a video out on the channel if I think that the Knicks are going to fire Tibbs on Tom Thibodeau replacements. If I think we're at a point where that's going to happen, I'll come up with a video and I'll put some time into it. I'll talk to some people and we'll have a list for you. But at this moment, I'm not worried about the offseason. I'm worried about the playoffs. Knicks have an opportunity to do something really special this year. We'll see if they could do it. We'll see if they could do it.
Top of the key for the Nets. Finds Drew Timme in the corner. He's going to back down Pacome Dadier. He's fighting. He's fouled by Precious Achiuwa.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. Over 400 people watching. We are 12 likes away from 200 likes. Jay Liv, you think they got to get to the Eastern Conference Finals to keep Tibbs? If they lose in Game 7 against the Boston Celtics, you think they're going to fire Thibodeau? No. I don't think so. Could be wrong. I think if you at least show that you are not miles away from beating the Boston Celtics, they're going to keep Tibbs. But hey, Leon Rose, we've seen him make major moves after every postseason loss for the Knicks. Everyone. Payne for 3. It didn't even hit rim. The Knicks become championship contenders with good coaching. Maybe Tibbs can cook in the playoffs. Also, the players just need to be better, too, though. Like I know it's easy to talk about Tibbs, and I've been very vocal about Tibbs not being the right coach. The players have to be better as well.
Tibbs is not the reason why Mikal Bridges folds against good teams.
Yeah, we need Mikal Bridges to play good in the playoffs. We need OG Anunoby to play good in the playoffs. You need Josh Hart to hit some shots. You need Karl-Anthony Towns to not be a slappy on defense. The coach and the players need to be better in the playoffs than they've been all year long if this team wants to do the things we hope they could do. Knicks down by 10, so let's ISO Precious. Precious drives, spins into a double, kicks it out. DeLon right, touch pass. Deuce for 3. Got it. Claxton handing it off to, is that Wilson? Wilson layup. Oh, good. I think it's Wilson. No?
I don't know anybody on these teams.
This is tough.
I'm like, is that Trenton Wofford?
It is Wilson. Wilson.
I just know Drew Timme and Nicholas Claxton. That's it. Tyson Etienne.
JB has to be better defensively and pass a little more. I kind of agree. I still don't even think he's close to 100% healthy.
He's not. Kevin McCullough checking into the game.
Former Kansas player. Drafted in the second round for the Knicks. Played 13 games for the G League. Has been unable to shake the injury bug that's been following him around for a couple of years. But when healthy and when he plays, he's an interesting prospect. If Brunson trusts Mikal, we got to trust Mikal.
Does he trust Mikal?
Okay, Chicken Man.
It was Chicken Man who wrote that comment. Of course it was.
The dedication to the bit is outstanding. It's outstanding.
I love it. First free throw is good for campaign. I need to find someone that loves me like Chicken Man loves Mikal Bridges.
Mikalian Stallion. Oh, chicken.
Chicken Man.
Oh, chicken man. From your mouth to the people that make decisions, please. 3-pointer for Brooklyn. No good. Boarded up by Kevin McCullough.
He said,
They'll get it to Achua. Achua, drive. Lost it. Handle. Got it back. Gets it out to Deuce. McBride off the Achua screen. Looking to size up Claxton. Nowhere. Can't go anywhere. Backdoor pass. Stolen. Tried to find McCullough. It was a horrible pass. McCullough then gets a steal. Knicks have numbers. 4-on-3. DeLon Wright. Wing triple. No good. Rebound by Brooklyn. It was Wilson who grabbed the board, I think. No, now Wilson has it in the corner. Deuce. Intercepting the pass. Steal. Rising and throwing it down. Deuce McBride in game 82 catches a poster. Knicks cut the lead. Watch out. Deuce is coming through.
Deuce is loose.
Keith Dollar says, this is embarrassing. We're losing to a G League team.
We're playing we are a G League team right now.
Today, Keith Dollar, we are also a G League team.
Keith Dollar, look on your screen and look at the lineup.
I'm going to take Bridges to prom. I will say, man, you're a funny kid. You're a funny kid. Young man. You're a funny young man.
I dunked with McBride in 2K. He jumped like 5 feet in the air. I used to use highlights, make dunk highlights with Landry Fields. Oh, man. Well, we all are in the break. It is the last day to get in to the raffle for the signed Walt Clyde Frazier basketball. Jay Liv, he just got 2 entries because he sent in 2 $10 super chats. If you send in a $10 super chat, you can get in the raffle. We'll be spinning the wheel. I'm going to set a poll at halftime and ask the chat, do we want to do a duck race or do we want to spin the wheel to see who wins this Walt Clyde Frazier ball? But you got until the end of the 4th quarter to send in a $10 super chat to get into the raffle.
You want to have a chance to get into the raffle? Today is the day. Once the game ends, we will run the raffle, and we will be getting the ball sent to the winner. Sent to the winner. So, if you want to support the channel while also giving yourself a shot to win a signed Walt Clyde Frazier New York Knicks basketball, a $10 super chat gets you a ticket. Every $10 you send in today will get you a ticket as well. Someone sends in a $50 super chat, we'll slice the menu in half, and we'll do a little beer shotgun drinking here on the show. Can I wear the Jalen Brunson jersey to every Knicks playoff game? I got a couple of shirts lined up that I'm going to wear. I'm not the biggest jersey guy.
I'm a big jersey guy. So I'll be wearing the jerseys.
I got a couple shirts. I ordered one from the Madison Square Garden store. I don't know if it's going to be here in time.
Said you got a shirt?
Yeah, I ordered a shirt from the MSG store. Ordered it like on Tuesday. Hopefully it shows up. How you feel about New York Knicks and Detroit Pistons, says Lisa. Lisa, Lisa, Lisa. Happy Sunday, Lisa. I feel good about it. Clyde on the broadcast said, my girlfriend be saying these guys look so young. I go, they are. Dottier's 19. Breen said he's only 61 years younger than you are. Clyde's got a girl? Mary says, can I have the jersey?
Jaden paying 150 to wear another man's jersey. Hey, bro, it don't matter to me.
I liked jerseys as a kid. Basketball jerseys are always weird, though.
Yeah, I usually wear a basketball jersey over a hoodie.
Yeah,
and I only wear them to games. I don't wear them out in public.
I like the hoodie. Can I have the jersey? I don't know what the jersey is, Mary. Isaiah Marsh playoff confidence level. At about a 5. At about a 5. Marjon Beauchamp in the game.
Oh, I forgot about him.
It's time to take over now.
There's no need for McBride to keep playing.
Knicks down by 5. Under 3 minutes to go in the first half. Payne into the lane. Stepping through. Gets it to Achua, but it went out of bounds. I don't even have a Knicks Jalen Brunson jersey. I have a Knicks Jalen Brunson jersey, and I have a custom Nova York Jalen Brunson jersey.
That's kind of dope.
But they traded Devo, so I don't wear it anymore because it's not Nova York anymore. He was the Nova. It was Devo. Achua spinning, push shot, blocked, stolen by Brooklyn. Keon Johnson, former Knick for 3, no good. Rebound by McCullough. He'll push it up with 125 seconds left in the half. Campaign, relocate, 3, good. Darren the Tuber says 6 on a scale of 1 to 10. What up, DTT? DTT. Does the Rockets have the Nets pick? I'm not sure. Claxton on the right elbow, puts it on the deck, attacks Achua, and lays it up and in with the left. I was excited about the Bridges move and went and got the shirt jersey. Yeah, I was too, bro. I was too. Hey, he's got a chance, though, to change all of our thoughts about him. Do I think the Knicks should trade Bridges? I think the Knicks should do whatever it takes to improve the roster this offseason. That means trading Bridges? Okay. That means trading anyone outside anyone on the roster who does not have Jalen Brunson written on their birth certificate. They can be had. Chicken Man. Hell yeah, that's the spirit. I'm giving your man a clean slate, Chicken Man. He's got a clean slate going into the playoffs.
Wiping it out.
Nothing I have seen in the prior 82 games will affect how I feel about Bridges in the playoffs. He comes out, cooks, comes out, plays good defense. JB and OG should be untouchable. OG and Anunoby is not untouchable, guys. I love OG more than anyone. OG and Anunoby is not untouchable. Because if the Milwaukee Bucks called you up and said, we'll trade you Giannis for OG, you're telling me you're going to say no?
I'm saying hell yeah.
The only person that's untouchable is Jalen Brunson, and even then, he's not really untouchable. Because if the Spurs called you and said, we trade you Wemby for Jalen Brunson, who's saying no?
It would be emotional.
It would suck.
It would be awful. But Wemby might be one of the greatest players to ever play the basketball game.
They said Luka Doncic was untouchable, and they traded him. No one's untouchable in professional sports. Can anyone tell me the names of the people we're playing right now? Campaign, Kevin McCullough Jr., Anton Watson, right?
Yep.
That's his name?
Yep.
Marjan Beauchamp. Sounds like some sort of butter alternative. And Landry Shamet.
Oh.
What a move, Martin. Laying it up and in. Under a minute left in the half. As Beauchamp coast to coast lays it up and in. Martin will handle. He'll get it to Claxton. Claxton handing it off to Watford. Watford off the bounce, trying to size up Payne. Gets it to Claxton. Claxton right back to him. Lays it up. No good. Rebound by Beauchamp. 30 seconds to go. Knicks are pushing. Landry Shamet stopping, popping for three.
Please do this in the playoffs, Landry.
Don't use up all the makes right now, Landry. He's 5 of 6 from distance. He's got 17 points on the night. I can't believe it's not Marjan Beauchamp. DP, we appreciate you, bro.
Got jokes.
Shot clock down to 5. Layup up and in. 66-62. Knicks down by 4. 8.5 seconds left in the half. Payne crossing half court with 7. Payne with 5. Payne inside to McCullough. He'll fall away on the baseline. No good. The Knicks will go to the half down by 4. While we do, I got to tell you about Game Time. Big shout out to our sponsor of today's live stream, and that is Game Time, the best place to get tickets to go see the Knicks or go to any sporting event or concert or theater event. Game Time gets you the best seats for the lowest price guaranteed. Prices actually drop as the events get closer, and the app has some awesome features where you get to see your seat view when deciding what tickets to buy. You also get to access your tickets from your phone, and it is easy to resell your tickets as well. There's a couple more home games left at MSG this season, and the best place to get the tickets is Game Time. Best seats, lowest price guaranteed. You can also go get tickets to go watch the Yankees, the Mets, the Rangers, or any concert or theater event you might want to go to. Make sure you have that all-in pricing and Game Time picks feature turned on. That way, you get the best deal possible. What time is it? It's Game Time, and use that promo code ChatSports to get $20 off your first purchase, where terms do apply. Support the show, support the sponsor. The link will be clickable down in the comments and description of today's video. Cade Cunningham telling Shams Charania, I want to be the best player in the world. I don't think there's too many players that you could argue are better than me. Creed, yes you would, dude. Stop lying. No one is advocating for that.
It's just it's a hypothetical question.
I have a lot of friends that are Dallas Mavericks fans. They said they would never watch the Mavs after Luka got traded. Guess what they did? They watched the Mavs. We're New York Knicks fans, or at least I am.
I don't know about Chicken Man. He might be a Mikal Bridges
He's just
fan.
a Mikal Bridges fan.
And we Mikal Bridges, great stat line today. Great stat line. Absolutely great.
6 seconds.
Look,
6 seconds.
I'm looking right here on ESPN. It doesn't even have a minute for him. It is 0-0-0-0-0, one personal foul.
Lisa says the Knicks should trade Precious and Mitch Robinson for Giannis.
Oh,
I'm in.
I'm all the way in.
Lisa, you get that done, you can take my job. Why is Frazier called
Clyde?
Because Clyde and Glide.
That was his alter ego because he says he's like, I'm a very close-knit person. He's not outgoing. But when I become Clyde, I become this persona, this personified guy who dresses good.
Is this real?
I think so.
Oh, I thought it was a guess.
No, I'm pretty sure that's what he said.
Randall Neptune says, I miss David Lee. Why?
Why?
Why do we miss David Lee? He was fun. But, like, shout out to you, Neptune.
Yeah, I miss Kenyon Martin. 2049, second-round pick for Giannis. David M says, David Lee, don't miss us.
Are you trying to say white man can jump, Randall?
PJ Tucker with a rebound in 14 minutes. Hasn't taken a shot. That really surprised me.
Mitch Robb and Bridges for Greek Freak. You might be giving up too much there, Lisa. I liked your first offer. Precious, the free agent, and Mitchell Robinson for Giannis. I like that offer, Lisa. You make them accept that. Do whatever you have to do.
Who's the GM?
Blackmail them.
GM?
No idea. Today is Precious's day.
He said, go. Tip said, Precious, you're about to be a free agent. You got the green light, brother. Go out there and do something. 6 for 11. He's got 3 personal fouls. PJ Tucker has 3 personal fouls. Oh, man.
Mike Breen, quote, Josh Hart said, we're not anywhere close to playing our best basketball. Clyde then says, they'll be ready. That's why you play the game. Playoffs is where you make your name. Playing for the greatest city in the world. The best fans. You got to be ready. You'll get up. Everyone is just doing a lot of assuming that they're just going to find that switch on the other side. And I hope they're right. I hope they're right. Bob the Builder.
Can we fix it?
Just thank you for the super chat support of the channel. Says, just tuned in. We're playing bad. Yeah, we're playing bad. Brunson hasn't looked good. Bridges hasn't come out of the game yet. Anunoby is struggling. Karl-Anthony Towns, 0 of 0 from down. Yeah, no, we're not playing anybody. We're not playing anybody. None of the starters played, Bob. And Robinson didn't play.
I'll give you a hint. This is Marshawn Beauchamp's stat line.
Yeah. Can't believe it's not Beauchamp. Yo, watch your mouth. Been all 82 since the Stark dunk. Chicken Man, I have no idea how old you are. You said you were taking Bridges to prom, and now you're saying you've watched all 82 since the Starks dunk. Ginger Turtle, what up? Yeah, no starters today, Bob the Builder. No starters. Johnson Eustace, let's sign Jeremy Lin real quick for our bench.
What's he doing now?
Why would we sign Jeremy Lin when we could just go sign Moses Brown, who's the same thing?
Oh, yeah.
Can we get Moses Brown on a flight to Brooklyn for half number 2?
Diamond in the rough.
Not a good game for D. Wright.
He's trying.
Is he?
I mean, he's on a 1-year deal, I think. Is he under contract next year?
Johnson, are you going to game 1, Beast?
Oh.
Johnson, are you going to game 1? If you do, you know the drill, Beast. He says, hell yeah. Can I get a hell yeah? Hell yeah. I'll try? That's all I get is an I'll try? No, you do. You do, and you don't come back if you don't. Nah, if you could try, that'd be appreciated, bro. I know it gets hectic in there, and I know there's probably going to be some guy that's working his job, taking it too serious, saying, you're not sitting there, you can't grab that shirt. So,
the MSG ushers.
are they bad?
Yeah.
Really?
Like, even if you wanted to ever, like, I don't know if you guys have ever done it where you go, you get the seat up high, and then you try to move down at halftime. No, they don't. Like, they do not let that happen. They're like, oh, excuse me, where are you sitting? Can I see your ticket?
Johnson, I got faith in you, brother. I got faith in you. I also got faith in the second half of the season and the MVP. We got a 3-point goal. O.V. Dre. Bang! Whoever types OV the most is getting a raffle ticket. Today is the day we spin the wheel, and someone's going to be going home with a signed Walt Clyde Frazier basketball. OV Dre, you've been killing it all year long, my man. Turning up the heat for the playoffs. Says late, but still great. How are the Knicks doing so far? Here's to a great Sunday. You know what? Knicks aren't playing any of their starters. Also not playing Mitchell Robinson. But it's been a game. I was going to say fun or exciting. It hasn't really been that.
We had a Deuce poster.
We've seen Precious Achua show some of his game a little bit. Campaigns had a step back 3 or 2. There we go. We're going to put my guy Carl Jean-Baptiste in the raffle for my guy O.V. Dre. My guy Carl is spamming it down below, and he's been rocking with this channel for over 3 years now. Carl, we love you, man. Shout out to you. And because O.V. Dre came in with that $50 super chat, we are going to run with $5 raffle tickets for the remainder of the game. For the remainder of the game, if you want to have a chance to get in the raffle, we're going to cut the price to $5 because O.V. Dre is showing love. Says, gotta love those Deuce posters. If the starters aren't playing, makes sense. Let's get this dub. Yeah, Mikal Bridges was in to start the game, and then he was out of the game 6 seconds in. 6 seconds in. So, if you want to take advantage of O.V. Dre coming in and being a real one, a $5 super chat will get you a ticket. Every $5 super chat will get you an additional ticket. So if you send in a 10, you get 2, and so on and so forth. We're going to run a poll at the half as well. Do you guys want us to, one, go check out the live poll. Alper's updating it right now. Shout out to him. As Daniel and James Stein are still typing OV. Appreciate y'all.
I hope I spelled raffle right.
Once the game is over, we're going to be doing our raffle. Do you want it to be a duck race, or do you want us to spin the wheel? Go vote in the live poll. And whatever those numbers say at the end of the game, that's what we'll roll with. A wheel spin would just be everyone's name on a wheel, and we will spin it. For a duck race, every ticket gets your name on a duck, and we will race the ducks. And whoever wins, Peter, I think a duck race is more intense and more fun as well.
It is more intense and more fun. It's a minute, and it's a
minute-long race. Philip R. in the building.
What are we going to do if it's 50-50?
We'll see. We got 16 votes in, and spinning the wheel is winning. I would vote in it if you want. I think the duck race is better.
I think the duck race is better. If you want the duck race, you better vote duck race.
Oh. There's going to be a lot of O.V. Dre ducks on the pond. A lot of O.V. Dre ducks on the pond. He gets himself 10 more. And you know what? We got to do a beer shotgun race. We got a 3-point goal. O.V. Dre. OV Dre is carrying the Knicks Now chat on his back right now.
Does your back
Showing
hurt?
major love to the channel. That's why OV Dre is a member of our Knicks Now Ring of Honor. A legend. An absolute legend. Get those OVs down in the chat again. You want to go grab two happy dads? We'll we will Merbonga. We'll Merbonga two of them. If you ever wonder why it's called a Merbonga, because they're a little mermaid on this right here. I will pick someone in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going with Peter. Peter was the name that I saw first. Peter, you are in the raffle, my friend. Peter, you are in, brother. Thank you, Peter. Thank you. We're at a 50-50 tie of duck race and raffle. 15 votes for duck race, 15 votes for spin the wheel. This is where we come back and win the game, Joey. Joey DeLuca says 50-50. 50. I can go 50-50 with O. Joey says, let's do both. Last time we were down a half. OV, 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 still Dre. OV, 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 OV. Here we go. Second half underway, and we got a Landry Shamet bucket to start, baby. It's the Landry Shamet show, baby. We take both winners from the duck race and spin the wheel. I don't know what that even means, but I kind of like it. Only one winner today. I picked Peter, and I already wrote his name in the chat.
All righty. Perfect.
Let's ride. We're going to have 305 ducks on the pond.
For now.
For now. It could be more. Could be more as raffle tickets are down to $5. Down to $5. You want to have a chance to win this signed Walt Clyde Frazier basketball? Take advantage. Take advantage. Just want to pop yourself on cam right there. Get it rolling. Oh, these are ice cold. Ice, baby.
I hate doing them cold. I hate doing them cold, man.
Pineapple says there's like a 0.03% chance of winning. Well, you know there's a 0% chance of winning if you don't play. You play to win the game. I'm trying to do work, and you are stretching. Please, distracting. Stop. Don't be. I don't even know what that means.
I don't know what that means, J-Liv.
But J-Liv, I think it's a compliment. So thank you, brother.
Cheers. Oh, that went down the wrong pipe.
It's like I just swallowed a cup of glass.
Oh, God.
All right. Knicks down 2. Can they pull it out? As that's an easy bucket for Brooklyn. Payne to Precious. Precious bodying up, posting up, Bully ball. Missed the shot and can't grab his own board. James Stein, I chucked the hell out of that. Ugh. Kind of regret it. Watford. Long three up and in for Brooklyn. Creed, yeah. Press the live button, beast. Way to go, brother. Way to go. Glad you figured out YouTube. You're only probably 200 Knicks games in. I'm glad you figured out how YouTube works, Creed. Everyone give me a Creed in the chat.
Type your creeds.
Creed has figured it out. He knows how to watch YouTube live streams. I'm proud of him. It only took a Creed moment. One that we should never forget. What will I say when the Knicks lose to the Nets? Thank God the season is over and we get to go to the playoffs. Maybe who do the Nets play in the playoffs?
They play Cancun.
Oh, I heard they have a good bench. I heard the Nets have a good matchup in round one of the playoffs.
Why is Deuce playing?
As Watford, I think, for 3. I don't think that's Watford. What a far hot, far cold. Close cold instead of far hot. Close cold.
How we doing?
Is Wranglers and family in the building today? Still haven't got that video.
Still waiting on it.
Still waiting on the throw-up video from Levi and friends. Haven't received it. As Martin layup, no good. Good D there by Shamit. Deuce to Shamit. Shamit to Deuce. Deuce to Cam. Payne into the corner. P.J. Tucker. No good. Rebound by Shamit. Possession stays alive. McBride on the left wing. Jab step. Puts it on the deck. Sizing him up. Pull up. 3. It's halfway down. He deserted the channel, Pineapple. 3 ball up for Brooklyn. Good.
Have you seen these Nets Twitter accounts? They're pissing me off.
Welcome to the club.
I haven't seen many Nets Twitter accounts lately, Jack Daddy Bob. At the beginning of the season, I saw Nets Frequent, which is pretty much Knicks Frequent, just tweet every single day about the Knicks. But not lately.
Did JB Bickerstaff really develop this roster? What I think it is, Johnson, is Cade Cunningham just is here now. He's just here. Like, it's what, year 4 for Cade? Or year 3?
He was drafted in 2021.
So year 4?
I always thought they were great. I thought Monty Williams is just a terrible coach. I thought he held him back a ton.
You just have your number 1 overall pick kind of now scratching the surface of who he can be. And he stayed healthy. I added a couple of veterans and a couple of shooters. You brought in Tobias Harris. You brought in Malik Beasley. You brought in Tim Hardaway Jr. Asor Thompson's playing better this year.
You have Duran.
Yeah, Duran's getting better.
Oh, that beer bong was oof.
Yeah, that's the first thing I've put into my body today outside of a little Gatorade and a little coffee. And I'm feeling it.
I had a long night last night, which I saw Justin out.
Y'all went out together or you ran into him?
No, I just ran into him.
Where was he? Where were y'all?
Old Monk.
Old Monk. I don't know what that is.
Bar in Knox.
Good time?
One time. Stayed out longer than I wanted to. Farhat says I got the Knicks over Pistons in 6, max 7. You guys, Knicks in 6, baby. Knicks in 6. Nets fans have no room to talk. I think it's also hilarious, Marsh. I don't know if you've seen Nets Daily. The dude's 80.
Really?
He's 80 years old, the guy who runs Nets Daily.
I know that.
So funny.
He's not even get to see those picks.
Yeah.
Pistons in 4, Johnson. I don't expect anything different from you, brother.
Of course. What's up, Clint?
What's up, Albert?
Never fails, man. Never fails.
Mr. Muse giving us a thumbs up. Shout out to you, Muse. Chicken Man says probably the only Nets game in 2025 they aren't tanking because they get our pick. Yeah. Irving Green says Pistons in 5, and I'm a Knicks fan. Let's hope not. Let's not hope for Pistons in 5, baby. Wow. Payne to a rolling Achua. Achua into the corner. Deuce catching, firing. Got it. Got it. I'm going to run the restroom real quick.
Yeah, I got you.
If you could hold it down. John C. says, what happens if we get bounced in round 1? Tom Thibodeau, you're fired.
Goodbye. Oh, I'm taking over. This game has gotten just very slow. I want to say there hasn't been a point in a while as the Nets just missed a 3-pointer, rebound by Achua. Like, Achua down the lane, no good. This game has just become super sloppy. It's the last game of the season. Guys are just going out there and just having fun. His campaign takes a charge. It's going the other way. Farhat, I don't want Mike Malone. I don't want Mike Malone. I want a new guy. And yeah, I'm taking over, Clint. I'm taking over. I wish I had the little nice blue and orange background. We got the green screen. Trading the farm for KD, I think we'd rather go after Giannis than Kevin Durant. Because Kevin Durant, he's still a great player, but in this day and age, in 2025, Kevin Durant doesn't bring your team up anymore. Like, we've seen it with the Phoenix Suns. Their roster's good. Devin Booker. Bradley Beal is still a solid player. Kevin Durant, they didn't even make the playoffs. They didn't make the play-in. I wouldn't want an old Kevin Durant on your team at this point. Especially when you're probably going to have to trade the house. I think Precious might be on the cusp of something. He often gets good looks off his own dribble but doesn't finish or rush. Stat, yeah, that's been Precious pretty much this whole year. Sometimes he looks really good, and sometimes he looks like he should be in the G League. It just depends. I disagree with that. Alex, the boss man, 93. Melo came here when he was still in his 20s. Bol Bol, of course I know Bol Bol. Shaq loves him for no reason. He also, Pineapple, I don't know how old you are or anybody in the chat. Bol Bol has a Squidward tattoo. Squidward from SpongeBob. Creed, we can't get Giannis. Look, man, if the Bucks lose to the Pacers, which the Pacers are favored. The Pacers are favored against the Bucks to win the series. If that happens, if the Pacers do win, Giannis is going to request a trade out. He's already said it that he wants to win. And if he requests a trade, they're going to have to do something about that. Hit him up. Why in God's name did we sign PJ Tucker? He's giving us nothing. Culture. This team is soft. That's it. OG, nobody's playing, brother. Nobody's playing. The whole starting 5 is out. Go look it up, Pineapple. It's so funny. Don't know why. It's right on his thigh. He showed it when he was in the combine back in the day. It's like, yeah, I got a Squidward tattoo. Don't know why. But OG, no one is playing. Yeah. OG, go if you can watch the beginning of the game, it's hilarious. Tip off, Mikal Bridges immediately fouled, checks out of the game. 6 seconds. 6 seconds. Yeah, we got Marshawn Beauchamp minutes. Creed, Giannis has not requested a trade yet. If they want to lose, it's going to be I can tell you right now, Giannis is not going to be happy. Agreed, Johnson. You 100%. So we're back to action here. Campaign down the lane. No good. Nobody has scored a basket in a bunch of minutes. It's kind of funny at this point. Another missed three for the Nets. Marsh, you didn't miss much. There has not been a score. Campaign down the lane. Kicks it out to P.J. Tucker, who's going to take a three, and that's good. P.J. Tucker with a three.
Start him. Start him.
Play him a bunch of minutes.
Give P.J. Tucker all of the minutes. See, the gang's all here. Gang's all here. OG in the building. What up?
He was like, he came in and said, we're losing, of course I see. I'm like, OG, no one's playing, bro.
Oh, yeah, I know that. We would have been crashing out on stream. Johnson says, iHeart leaving us changed our fierceness. The regular season last year felt amazing. Games were much funner to watch. This year has just been meh, especially losing the top teams. I agree. My guy, KBGBF. Eula. What up, gangsta? What up? OG, what's your confidence level against the Pistons? Talk to me, OG.
Oh, yeah, Creed thinks even if Giannis requests a trade, if they lose first round to the Pacers, that he's not going anywhere.
Oh, okay. Has Creed learned how to press the live button on YouTube yet? Giannis requests a trade. They're going to trade him. Giannis brought them a championship. Giannis stayed loyal. The Bucks are relevant because of Giannis. They're going to do right by him. That's what NBA players do to star players that have done right by them. Because if they don't, you know what's going to happen, Alper? No star will ever want to go there again. Mm-hmm. If the NBA players see how the Bucks treat Giannis, and it's in a bad way, why would any star player want to go there? I got Knicks in 6 as well, OG. I got Knicks in 6 as well. Am I more hyped for the NFL draft or the playoffs? You want my real answer? It's the NFL draft. I'm serious. Like,
you have no idea. Like, we don't know who the Giants are getting.
I have no idea what the Giants are doing, and I kind of know what's going to happen in the Knicks.
Like, you don't know if Abdul Carter will be a Giant, Travis Hunter. There's also the chance Shedeur Sanders could be a Giant. Like, that third pick, questions on questions on questions on questions. The last Knick to play all 82 games, I have no idea.
I know. Oh, that was not my answer. I thought Hartenstein played all 82. Or did he play 81?
He probably played 81.
Maybe as a starter? I don't
Yeah.
think Robin Lopez started 82 games for us.
I'll tell you right now. No. Oh, wait. Yeah. He played all 82. 2022, 2023, Hartenstein did.
Yeah, I guess it was a starter. Johnson, if it was last year, I absolutely would have picked the Knicks over the NFL draft. I just think that they haven't given me a lot to be me. They haven't given us a lot to be excited about. Right? Like, McBride in the lane. Hezzy Hay. Fall away bank shot. Good.
I'd rather not have Deuce McBride be playing right now, but I keep saying it because I'm just like, how is he still in the game?
There's a 3 for Brooklyn up, no good. Farhat says some insiders who I know. Who are the insiders you know?
You got sauces? You got sauces,
Who are your
Farhat?
insiders that you know, Farhat? Who are they? Name your sources.
I used to have Kentucky sources. I don't have that source no more.
Creed says, I said Giannis will not go to the Knicks. Not that he won't get traded. Get it correct.
Creed, you said he wouldn't get traded.
Just like Creed said, the Knicks weren't trying to lose against Pistons.
You're trolling, brother.
And then they were trying to lose. And then he said this and then that. And then Creed being Creed. Wesley Steinberg, yep, no, he's told me that the Giants are locked into their pick.
Wesley Steinberg would probably say that they're trying to trade for Daniel Jones.
Friends of Mel Kiper who reside in Mount Vernon, New York. Can you get Mel Kiper on the show, Farhat?
Jeez.
It's been a lot of scuttlebutt, huh? A lot of scuttlebutt, KG. Even though it's KB. KB, KG.
I'll see what I can do before the draft.
Farhat, if you get Mel Kiper on Giants Now, I'll give you $100. I'll give you personally $100. I'll see what I can do. Farhat, you would be a legend. As shot, blocked by Kevin McCullough. Payne to Deuce. Deuce off the bounce, back to Payne. Payne from way downtown. Good.
The Knicks retake the lead.
Knicks back on top. Farhat says, instead of $100, can I do a Knicks game with you guys? Like, you want to come into the studio and do the game, or you want us to go to a game with you? Either way, deal. If you get Mel Kiper to come on Giants Now, deal. You could do whatever you want.
That would be so electric. Oh, man.
Got you, Farhat. Got you. Do you got me, though? Because I got you. Do you got me, though? All right, we'll see. We'll see. John says the Giants should just fold. Respectfully, John. That's messed up. Natalie says, where are the starters? They all got hurt. All got hurt. Didn't play today. They're on the bench. Do you even think that they're in the building? Outside of Mikal Bridges, are they on the... I haven't seen Jalen Brunson.
I saw Cat.
Of course, Cat's there.
He was wearing a Yankees fitted. I don't know about Brunson.
Mile High says Russell Wilson is a great QB. I'm all in on Russie.
Giants country.
I'm all in on Russie. Russie's going to win 10 games for the Giants this year. Shamit, 3, good! Landry Shamit cannot miss. Giannis getting drafted by the Giants. Can he play QB? Shamit's got 22 on the night.
6 for 7 from 3.
Yes, they are, Mile High. We appreciate you. Shout out to Walmart. Knicks up by 4. McBride to Precious. Precious inside. Scoop layup with the left. Good. Keon Johnson, former Knick, drives. Fouled. I'll see what I can do before.
I'll believe it when I see it. I'll believe it. Russell Wilson got mile high.
Is that three for Brooklyn? No good. Rebound by Deuce to McCullough. Driving. Fouled.
I just realized he wears 9. That looks weird.
Can't even really think of any other Knicks that wore 9. Kyle Quinn?
Guy who got traded in the OG trade.
Oh, yeah.
Kyle, hey Quinn.
Thinking of Kyle Quinn before RJ Barrett, it's kind of insane. Fernando Krieger says, when will be the first game versus the Pistons? Currently TBD.
I don't know why they haven't released the schedule yet.
I wouldn't be shocked if we figure out the schedule later today.
I hope so.
Johnson, I forgot. He's only 22. That's what I used to say about RJ Barrett when I would defend him. He's only 20. He's only 21. He's only 22. And then it got to a point where I said, I can't wait till he's off my basketball team. And the day before they traded RJ Barrett for OG Anunoby, I did a video, the Knicks must trade RJ Barrett. And they watched it, and they did, and they won the trade.
I was on a golf course when that happened. I was like, oh, my God, they did it. No, Quickly's gone.
I got to push Noti, and that first thing I said, Jesus, how many first-round picks are we about to give up?
That's what I thought, too.
0! And then Randall Neptune told me it was a bad trade. I hope you're still watching, Randall.
Everybody told me it was a bad trade. I'm like, how? Do you not remember that OG Anunoby game winner against the Celtics when he was on Toronto? That was awesome. I would bet OG all the time. And he became a Knick.
McBride to Achua. Precious. Fouled. Go to the line for 2. Dangerous. Dangerous. Chicken Man, are you a football guy? Do you do the pigskin, Chicken Man?
Chicken Man seems like the kind of person that would just be a diehard for Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
It's the O-line, guys. It's the O-line. We've saw it.
He tries.
He had almost 700 rushing yards.
He won a playoff.
Yeah, because Kirk Cousins checked down on him. Less than 2 weeks, Mile High. Johnson uses why is Travis Etienne playing for the Nets?
He's got to pay the bills. He's got to pay the bills. First player since Dion. Is that? Travis Etienne plays for the Nets. First player to play NBA or 2 sports was Dion. Dion, son, Shador. Travis Etienne playing for the Nets in Brooklyn. Brooklyn in New York. 2 sports. Dion, Dion's son. Shador, New York. Is Shador a Giant? Is Shador a Giant? Is Travis Etienne playing in today's game the sign that Shador is a Giant?
Oh, man.
I'm just connecting the dots. Don't call me crazy. Don't call me crazy, Johnson, you. (89-81), Knicks up big. Landry Shamet leading the way with 22. Payne's got 19. Keon Johnson for 3. No good. Rebound by Achua. Achua just walked 4 steps. Okay, thank God they called it.
Oh, man.
Who do I want the Giants to draft? Travis Hunter. Abdul Carter. And that's it. That's it. That's my list at 3. I'm not going to be mad if they draft Shedeur. I'll actually be happy because I get to convince myself that a quarterback the Giants draft is going to save the franchise.
Drew Timme. No good.
Shamit! No good. Oh, who's that? Is that Evubom?
Who?
Johnson out. I think that was ETN for 3. No good. If they drafted Mason Graham at 3 over Abdul Carter, I'd be pretty upset. So you're a Pittsburgh fan, Chicken Man?
Oh, God.
Are you jealous that we got Russie? Are you jealous that we got Russie and now I'm a Russie rider? 22 ticks left in the quarter. About a 5 to 6 second shot clock, game clock difference. McBride has his dribble alive at the Brooklyn logo at midcourt. He'll put it on the deck. Drives to the right. Pull up 3. Back iron, no good. Rebound by Brooklyn. 5 to score. Keon Johnson kicks it up. Evubom drives, and he's fouled by Kevin McCullough. He'll go to the line with 1.3 ticks left in the clock.
Of course you are, Chicken Man. Of course you are.
Mason Rudolph Hive.
Of course.
Were you a Russie rider, though? Were you a Russie rider?
A human that plays bass says, Marshall, are you a Giants or Jets fan?
Are you a Giants or Jets fan? A human that plays bass. Shiloh is a 3rd rounder in what, the XFL draft? Shiloh Sanders is literally undraftable. He's a terrible football player.
Human that plays bass says Jets. I feel sorry for you.
Jets, Jets. I'm a Giants fan. I'm a fan of the right team.
You chose the Yankees, though.
Yeah, fan of the right team. Giants, Knicks, Yankees. It's the only threesome that's allowed. Let me tell you about game time. Big shout out to our sponsor of today's live stream, and that is Game Time, the best place to get tickets to go see the Knicks or go to any sporting event or concert or theater event. Game Time gets you the best seats for the lowest price guaranteed. Prices actually drop as the events get closer, and the app has some awesome features where you get to see your seat view when deciding what tickets to buy. You also get to access your tickets from your phone, and it is easy to resell your tickets as well. There's a couple more home games left at MSG this season, and the best place to get the tickets is Game Time. Best seats, lowest price guaranteed. You can also go get tickets to go watch the Yankees, the Mets, the Rangers, or any concert or theater event you might want to go to. Make sure you have that all-in pricing and Game Time picks feature turned on. That way, you get the best deal possible. What time is it? It's Game Time, and use that promo code ChatSports to get $20 off your first purchase, where terms do apply. Support the show, support the sponsor. The link will be clickable down in the comments and description of today's video. 12 minutes left in the regular season. If this game goes to overtime, we're not doing overtime. We will not do overtime.
We will not do overtime. There's no need for it.
No. Just call the game a tie. Last chance to get into the raffle. We've cut the tickets in half price-wise. At the end of the quarter, we're going to be doing looks like spin the wheel. It's 54% of the people say spin the wheel. I'm not going to lie, we're doing a duck race. It's way funner.
Yeah, it's
I'm
intense.
voting, and we're going to do a duck race.
So Rory McIlroy is already on a epic collapse. He double bogeyed the first hole.
Knicks, Jets, Mets, and Islanders. You're the Ets. Except it should probably be Nets instead of Knicks. Nets, Jets, Mets.
No one's a Nets fan. Nets fans don't exist. They were New Jersey for so long. Chicken Man says Russ can't throw it over the middle.
You better watch how you talk about my quarterback, Mr. Mason Rudolph. Farha, any luck on getting Kuiper on the show? As fourth quarter is underway. Knicks up by 6. Can they hold it? Drew Timme fouled. Steelers, Red Sox, Knicks. Chicken Man, you're disgusting. You are a disgusting human being. Sending emails to his friends. Let's go, Farhat. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Farhat, you get that done. You get Mel Kiper to come on this show. We're going to make it happen. Jaden Rossi into the raffle. Shout out to my guy, Jaden Rossi. You rather Travis Hunter play full-time wide receiver, part-time corner, or vice versa? I'd rather full-time wide receiver because Malik and Neighbors would be OP. OP. I would start him off as a receiver, Jaden, and I would give Deonte Banks a chance to show if he can play or not. And if Banks plays himself onto the bench, then I move Travis Hunter to corner. And then it becomes full-time corner with part-time receiver packages. But to start the year, I'm kind of cool with him just playing wide receiver and then maybe mixing him in when you go like 4 corners on the field. As we know, Shane Bowen likes to run those sub-packages a good bit. Do I miss iHeart or DiVincenzo more? Yes.
Yes.
Ryu plays. Says Pistons knocking Knicks out in round 1. Let's not have that happen. 38 subs away from 62,000. If you're watching at this point on the channel and you're not subscribed, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
We're watching PJ Tucker, DeLon Wright, Landry Shamet, Tyler Kolek, and Kevin McCullough Jr. on the floor. And there's people watching that are not subscribed. I don't get it. I don't get it. Creed says, if we get Giannis, I'll send $1,000 to this stream. If you go somewhere else, I'll want my credit. Deal. Deal, Creed. Deal. I'm screenshotting that right now.
PJ Tucker for 3 from the corner. Good!
PJ Tucker.
Start him.
Why play Brunson when you have PJ Tucker? Oh, yeah, Ryowu plays. He told you that? Giannis told you that? Jokic to the Knicks. Chills. As another 3 for Shaman is good. Knicks up 6. Landry Shamet. He's got to be getting close to a, nice shot there from Brooklyn. That hit nothing but air. Good, Creed. Good.
Good, Creed.
Someone's got to hold you accountable for once. Glad you're doing it yourself. That's called maturing. Kolek, 3, good! It's raining 3s at Barclays.
MSG South.
Ryolu plays. Well, you don't scare me.
Bryson just birdied. He's taking the lead in the Masters. Jaime Jaquez has 40. What the Okay.
Lisa, you are too funny. Ryolu plays. You could report our channel for what?
Are we being too mean to you, Ryolu plays?
Dude, so scared. So scared of the report threat. We're doing so many illegal things on this stream.
Shout out to Rodon.
Shout out to Jaden Rossi for coming in, supporting the show. Who would you do, OG and Josh Hart for Giannis? I'll say it again. Everyone on the team is available. Everyone on the team is available. Obviously, you keep Brunson, but you do whatever it takes to get it done.
That sport guy says you're the GOAT.
You to go. Because Bryson is minus 110 now.
I got him at plus 240 this morning.
Yeah, we'll trade the Garden for Giannis.
Farhat, Aaron Judge will hit a 2-run dinger and win it for the Yanks. Sure.
I also want Travis Hunter, Jaden. I also want Travis Hunter, bro. All right, 9:45 left in the fourth. Knicks up by 9. Can they hold on to get their 51st win of the season? Hopefully Brunson comes in soon. Ale says the question is, why am I watching this game? Because you're a sicko just like us.
Because you enjoy the channel.
You're a sicko just like us. Kolek handling. Trying to free up Shamet off ball. They won't. Kolek to McCullough. McCullough into the lane. Spin away. Jumper blocked. Yikes. Rebound by Wright. Turnover. Shot clock violation. What's going on?
What is happening in the chat right now? Under 9 minutes to go. Nets in the post. Backing down McCullough Jr. Deflected out of bounds by DeLon Wright.
Hunter has the best hand since OBJ. See Morales, Yankees are losing. Yep, I saw that. Shout out to Carlos Rodon. He's addicted to giving up 3-run homers.
We lost the Athletics yesterday. I can't say anything.
3 ball up for Brooklyn. No good. Rebound by Shamet. Shamet. Dribble alive. Pull up 3.
Oh.
Back iron. No good. Rebound by Brooklyn. They will push. Coast to coast. Drive. Kick. Timmy, corner. No good. Rebound control by Brooklyn. They keep their offensive possession alive. Keon Johnson taking Tucker off the bounce. Lost it. Stolen. P.J. Tucker, what a move. Kolek the other way. Finding Shamit. He will fire. No good. 8 minutes left. Wilson. Layup. Foul by McCullough.
8 minutes left in the game and only 8 minutes until we raffle away a signed Walt Clyde Frazier basketball $5 super chat, and you're in the raffle. You got 8 minutes.
Now is the time. What do they say? It is now or never.
There. Let's see. Yep. All right.
It's now or never, baby.
It's now or never.
Brooklyn at the line.
Made the first and makes the second. 98-91.
As Timmy, I believe, was fouled. It'll be Brooklyn ball, down by 7 with 7:40 left. Beauchamp, Tucker, Kolek, Wright, and McCullough in the game. P.J. Tucker playing center for the New York Knicks. Timmy, drive, layup, blocked, but a foul. Timmy to the line for Brooklyn. Oh, wow. Go down with the sickness. Jermaine James coming in with a $5 super chat. Shout out to you, bro. Thank you for supporting the channel. That also gets you a ticket into the raffle to win that signed Walt Clyde Frazier basketball.
You are in.
Shout out to JJ. We appreciate you, bro. While we go to the fourth quarter and a TV timeout, I got to tell you about our proud sponsor, Game Time. Big shout out to our sponsor of today's live stream, and that is Game Time, the best place to get tickets to go see the Knicks or go to any sporting event or concert or theater event. Game Time gets you the best seats for the lowest price guaranteed. Prices actually drop as the events get closer, and the app has some awesome features where you get to see your seat view when deciding what tickets to buy. You also get to access your tickets from your phone, and it is easy to resell your tickets as well. There's a couple more home games left at MSG this season, and the best place to get the tickets is Game Time. Best seats, lowest price guaranteed. You can also go get tickets to go watch the Yankees, the Mets, the Rangers, or any concert or theater event you might want to go to. Make sure you have that all-in pricing and Game Time picks feature turned on. That way, you get the best deal possible. What time is it? It's Game Time, and use that promo code ChatSports to get $20 off your first purchase, where terms do apply. Support the show, support the sponsor. The link will be clickable down in the comments and description of today's video. Shout out to M417. Appreciate the love, bro. That gets you into the raffle to win that signed Walt Clyde Frazier basketball. Thanks for being here, and thanks for supporting the channel, bro. Let's go, Knicks. Shout out to you, bro, for real. We got over 500 people watching. Over 500 people watching.
On a game that means absolutely nothing.
It'll mean something in a little bit. And we want you guys here, so subscribe to the channel. We're going to be live for every single playoff game for the Knicks. We will have hour-long pregame shows. We'll be doing our postgame shows live. There'll be like 5-6 hour streams, and you're not going to want to miss it. So sub for Knicks Dubs. Let's go.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
If you're subscribed to the channel, can I get a me in the chat? That sports guy, you to go, bro. You to go. You to go. What just happened in the Masters? Because someone just in my chat says, wow, Nick, you're dead. Oh, no, never mind. Something else.
What? Justice Dad says Rory bounced back on 3. He's got a birdie putt on my screen right now. Key, what's duck race? Well, we're going to race the ducks. As Drew Timmy hits a free throw. We'll race the ducks. Over 300 ducks will be on the line, and we're going to race them. And the winner is going to go home with a signed Walt Clyde Frazier basketball. And if you want to get into that duck race, all you got to do is send a $5 super chat, and you get into the raffle for a signed Walt Clyde Frazier basketball.
Last chance. You got 7 minutes of game time left to get entered into the raffle. We've been doing $10 tickets, but since it's the last game of the year and the Knicks are playing Marjan, can't believe it's not Beauchamp.
And because of OV Dre.
And OV Dre, we're going $5 tickets into the raffle for the remainder of the game. You could win a signed Walt Clyde Frazier basketball for $5 while also supporting this channel. Chills. Kolek misses the 3. Rebound by Brooklyn. Rebound by Brooklyn. Is that 3? No good. Rebound by, I can't believe it's not Beauchamp. Beauchamp will push. He'll get it into the lane. Kicks it out to McCullough. McCullough, guarded by Drew Timmy, puts it on the deck. Brings it out to midcourt. Gets a screen. Crossover. Into the lane. Spin move. Step through. Drop off. DeLon Wright. Into the corner to Tucker. Tucker to Kolek. Kolek for 3. No good. Unfortunately, we didn't get a 3-point goal right there from Kolek, but we did get one from a legend. We got a 3-point goal. Fernando Krieger. Bang! Whoever types their FKs in the chat. Whoever types their FKs the most in the chat, we're going to give away a free raffle ticket because that's what we do. When people send in $50 or $100 super chats, we also give away free raffle tickets. We're getting 10 tickets for my man Fernando. And someone's going to get one as well. I will pick someone in 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. Who do we got? I saw my guy BSG Productions. BSG Productions gets a raffle ticket. Shout out to you, BSG. You've been watching the channel for a long time, bro. Thank you for being a real one. Beachetta was the second name I saw. Shout out to Fernando. Thank you, BSG.
There are too many timeouts. Too many TV timeouts.
If someone matches Fernando's $50 super chat, we'll do another beer shotgun race to close out the regular season. Another beer shotgun race to close out the regular season, and that would get you 10 tickets into the raffle. My guy Ty Dubs in the building. What up, Dubs?
Ty Dubs!
DeLon Wright driving, spinning, layup, good, counted, and the foul. DeLon Wright. And 1. Harlem Fave says Knicks win in 7 in the second round.
I hope so.
I hope so. I hope so. Jaden Rossi, I am lucky. I am lucky. Took a long time to get here, but I am lucky, and I am very appreciative, and I know what I got. I'm blessed. Watford driving on Tucker, layup up and in. PJ Tucker. Marsh, would you trade Kayvon Thibodeau in the second round draft pick for TJ Watt? Yes.
Yeah, 100%.
Yep, absolutely. Rory almost dunked it on 4.
Let's see. I got it up right here.
DeLon right hand on as the Knicks are up by 5. He's going to get a screen from McCullough. Rookie out of Kansas. Right swings to Payne. Payne looking to go to work. Puts it on the deck. Drives into the lane. Kicks it. Throws it up. He's fouled. Wow, what a call.
Let's see this shot.
Hey, man. Jaden, if it wasn't for y'all, I would be upset as well and not trying to watch.
That was a little overreaction, Justice's dad.
Did he not almost dunk it?
It's like 10 feet away. It's 15 feet away.
On a par 4, though?
Par 3.
Oh. I'm going to say, par 4, that's kind of nasty.
Par 4 would be definitely nasty.
Going for the eagle, eh? Peter says, got to go to New York one day. I know, I got to get out to MSG, man. I got to get out to MSG.
Peter, I've been to New York probably 250 times. I love that city. Campaign makes the second free throw. Bryson shot. Ooh. Tough one for Bryson. So that's laid up and in.
Kevin McCullough Jr. with a layup. Nice move there out of the rookie. Under 5 minutes to go in the regular season for the Knicks. Up by 7 against Brooklyn. Starters did not play today. Mitchell Robinson did not play today as Drew Timme lays it up, and it looks like he elbowed Campaign in the face. My guy Kenya in the building. Enjoy the beach, Kenya. I'm jealous, brother. I wish my toes were in the sand and I was getting to hang out on the beach. I could use that. Shamit driving, dropping it off to right, into the corner to Tucker. Tucker, floater. Airball. PJ Tucker just airballed an 8-foot floater. Not shitting you. Wilson trying to drive on Shamit. Kicks it out. 3 ball. Good.
No overtime.
We do not have time for overtime. I'll tell you that much.
Jaden Rossi says, I haven't been to the MSG since 2018 because games at 76ers Stadium is 1/4 the price. Yeah. You're damn right. Wells Fargo tickets are way cheaper. Saw Bridges for 6 seconds. 66 Kimball. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Absolutely hilarious that he didn't even play a second. And you can sneak all the way down at Wells Fargo unlike MSG? Yeah. The one thing I do like about Wells Fargo is even before the gates open for the game, they have a bar inside Wells Fargo that everybody can go to. Like way before. Will says, man, there was really like 10 wins that felt real. All right. Getting back to action here in the fourth quarter. You got 4 minutes to go. 4 minutes left in the raffle.
As Precious Achua is back in the game.
And Tom Thibodeau was not trying to win not trying to win games.
No. Knicks up 2. Payne, drive, layup, no good. Rebound by Brooklyn. As DeLon Wright with a defensive play on the other end, swatted it out of bounds.
Oh, Bryson, what are you doing, bro? Oh, never mind.
Drew Timme off the bounce. Throws it inside. Gonna back him down. Kicks it out. Deep 3 for Wilson. No good. Rebound by McCullough. Wright. Handling for the Knicks. He'll get it to Shaman, who gets it back to Wright. Right now to Achua on the right wing. They'll hand it off to Payne. Payne driving through the baseline. Kicking it out. Shamet 3. No good. McCullough battling for the board. Can't grab it, but a foul on Brooklyn. It'll be Knicks ball side out of bounds with 14 on the shot clock.
Bryce Milligan, it's all good, bro. How we doing?
What's up, bro? Under 3 minutes left, which means your time to enter the raffle is coming to a close. As soon as the game ends, we're going to do a duck race to decide who the winner of the Walt Clyde signed basketball is.
Right now we have
$5 entry at this point. We
320. 320 entries. There'll be 320 ducks on the pond. Rambo, Rambo, Rambo. What an awful part. That's up 4. Shot clock at 5. Driving down the lane, and it's stolen by McCullough Jr. Hands off to Precious, and Campaign will take it up.
Here we go. 2:20 left. Knicks up 4. Payne dancing. Throws it inside to Achua. Precious underneath. Lays it up and in. Knicks up by 6. Wilson. Brooklyn drive. Layup up. No good. Rebound. Saved from going out of bounds by McCullough. Payne to bring it up for the Knicks. CPJ. Shout out to my guy CPJ. Payne to McCullough. McCullough to Shamet. The dagger. Missed it. Don't think I've entered yet. I don't know if you have, but you're in now, Beast. 2 times. 1 time for the 1 time is 2 times. Shout out to CPJ. Payne up top. Gets a screen from McCullough. 80 seconds left. Payne to McCullough. McCullough drives. Throws it up. Achua dropped it. Got it back. Wanted the alley-oop. He'll go up with it. Missed the shot. Rebound by Brooklyn. They will push. Keon Johnson driving. Jump stop. Layup. Offensive foul. Lowered his shoulder into the gut of Campaign. Turnover. Knicks ball going that way.
Oh, clearly a foul.
Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. We're live for every postseason game. Make sure you are entered into the raffle. We're going to race the Ducks right after the game. Here we go. Payne is doubled at midcourt. He'll get it to DeLon Wright. Wright will drive. He'll get it to McCullough. McCullough into the corner to Achua, who swings it to Payne. Payne off the bounce. Drop it off. McCullough, three. Air ball. Rebound by DeLon Wright. It was a pass. Lays it up and in. Is that my guy Fernando P in the building? What's up, Fernando?
You're in.
As that three is up by Brooklyn and missed. Rebound by Achua. Brooklyn not looking to foul. The Knicks might dribble this out. Now they'll double. Right. We'll call a timeout. Fernando P, what's happening, bro? I hope Tibbs sees some good with this bench. We're going to need them in the playoffs. I don't anticipate the bench getting a lot of minutes in the playoffs. Miles McBride, yes. Mitchell Robinson, yes. Landry Shamet, yes. Campaign, no more than 7 minutes a game. Shout out to you, Fernando. Thanks for supporting the channel, and you are in the raffle, my friend.
Thank you for tuning in, Justice's dad.
Thank you, Justice Dad. Always here. Always here.
Playoffs are just getting started. John says, I think we found a few starters in this game to start in the playoffs.
I don't know about all that. Alex, the boss man. Final call to get into the raffle. $5 super chat will get you a ticket. Every $5 you send will get you an additional ticket. We're going to give away a signed Walt Clyde Frazier basketball to somebody today. And thank you to everybody that has entered. Thank you for supporting the channel. We love doing these things. We love giving back to the real ones that show love. DeLon Wright gets it into Payne. Payne back to Wright. Wright to Achua. Inside the Shamet. And that will do it. Your New York Knicks will win. As Keon Johnson's three is no good. Rebounded by the Knicks. Shot clock turned off. As Campaign was about to throw it off the backboard to press Achua. But they will not. The New York Knicks, they win. 113-105. They end the season 51-31 as the third seed in the Eastern Conference, set to meet the Detroit Pistons in round one. Knicks, Pistons, round one, live and direct, every single game on this channel. So I better see all of you here. Subscribe and turn those notifications on. We do hour-long pregame shows for the playoffs. And I need all of y'all here. So if you love the Knicks and you enjoy this channel and you want to be a part of the #1 live YouTube atmosphere for the Knicks, subscribe and turn your notifications on. Sub it up, sub it up, sub it up. Alper is getting the Ducks
On the pond.
on the pond. So you got until he puts the Ducks on the pond to get your final entries in. Someone today is going home with the signed Walt Clyde Frazier basketball. $5 will get you into the raffle. Once the Ducks are loaded up, we're going to run them and we're going to race them. And we're going to get a winner. Later on the channel today, we're going to put out a series preview of Knicks vs. Pistons. I will give my official prediction there. I will share my keys to victory, and we'll take a look back at the other games the Knicks have played against the Pistons this year and try to figure out what they got to do to win that series.
All right, the Ducks are on the pond.
All right, let's run it.
Are we ready?
All the Ducks are on the pond. What day am I doing an NFL draft preview? Farhad, I've been doing an NFL draft preview for
When did the season
since
end?
week 14 of the NFL regular season.
Yeah. All righty. Are we ready to race these Ducks?
All righty. Let's get it on.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Here we go. Someone's going home. I'm live for every pick of the NFL draft, Farhat. Every single pick. All righty, here we go. OV Dre at the top. I've done a few of these duck races, and I will let you know you kind of want to be in the back to start.
You do not want to be in the lead with 30 to go. Thick Clapper.
We ended up with 323 ducks on the pond. 323. We're 20 seconds away from someone winning a signed Walt Clyde Frazier basketball.
Dean's coming in, and here comes JD7 down the lane.
Here we go.
Oh, and we got Mike G.
Mike G. 10 seconds left.
10.
OV Dre making a push. Niall Dimitri making a push. JD7.
4.
Mike G.
3.
Mike G.
Mike G.
Mike G. Mike G. The winner of the signed Walt Clyde Frazier basketball.
That was electric. Absolutely electric. Shout out to Mike G.
And for all the people that say there's no shot, Mike G had 10 ducks. That's it.
Yeah.
All he had was 10. Mike G, I'll reach out to you. Salute to Mike G, an absolute legend here at Chat Sports. I might just surprise him and send it to his house and he not even know. What do we think? Do we tell him or do we just send it to his doorstep?
That'd be electric, though.
Sean B! What's up, Shawnee? Marsh seems in better spirit. Oh, no, this isn't the one.
Really?
No, it says
Oh.
amazing regular season.
Why does it always do that? There we go.
Amazing regular season coverage by Marsh and the team. You guys were amazing this year. A lot of ups, a lot of downs, but always brought the energy. Let's go, Knicks. Sean, thank you for the very kind words. Thank you for the very kind words. I don't think it was the best regular season for me, but I'm going to give it my all this postseason. I'm going to give it my all this postseason. And I'm going to try to approach it with a happy-to-be-there mindset.
Me too.
Because expectations are the thief of joy. So, that is it for regular season watch parties here on the channel. We'll have a playoff preview coming out later today. And we'll be live. When is the first game supposed to be, like either Saturday or Sunday?
Yeah, Saturday or Sunday. We don't know when the schedule is yet.
We'll probably go live on the channel sometime next week just to. I haven't done a total this year. I don't think it was as much as I did last year. Johnson, you. I could do a quick total. I'm actually curious.
I know we missed a couple games during NFL free agency. The games you went to Indy.
Yeah.
You didn't.
All right. So.
Farhat says, Marshall, DM you separately. Later, bro. Thank you now, Dimitri. We're just getting started, brother. Got a whole bunch of playoff games to go. Sean B. Dean finished second. Amir Ajani third. OV Dre fourth. OV Dre fifth. JD 7th, 6th. OV Dre 7th. Now Dimitri in 8th. Random person in 9th. And OV Dre 10th. Let the playoffs begin. Much love, BSG Productions. Let's go Knicks, baby.
We did 60 watch parties this year. So not all NBA eligible, unfortunately. 60 watch parties this year on the channel. Hopefully we get to see 4 wins in round 1, 4 wins in round 2, 4 wins in round 3, and 4 wins in round 4.
And then we celebrate at the parade.
And we're at the parade. All righty. That is going to do it. 60 regular season watch parties. Done. Only 4 more guaranteed. Only 4 more guaranteed. Subscribe. Turn your notifications on. And let's go Knicks.
Let's go Knicks, baby.